baby hands and ruby lips, special magic from her fingertips. She could heal a nation with just a touch, make your soul cry without as much. Bring from the wellsprings on desert sand, walk on the oceans as tableland. She majestic, this you comprehend. The lady of love, dream of every man. I'm talking about love. Talking about love. Talking about love. Talking about love. I'm talking about L-O-V-E. Talking about love. I'm talking about love. I will walk a million miles over glass my feet bare. Stare directly at the sun until blinded by the glare. Climb Everest the mountain, swim the deepest sea. If this woman I see would give her love to me, through bloodshot eyes did she call to me. But for the love I would no longer be known. If you will love me, you can really say. But for a moment with her, give a 1,000 days. Talking about love. Talking about love. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about love. Talking about love. Talking about love. Talking about love. Let's take it home now. Let's talk about love. Talking about love. Talking about love. It'll make a blind man talk about seeing again. Make a crippled man think about dancing again. I'm a man in love, this you already know. And for my baby love, I will walk through the rain and the snow. Can you ever love me? Who can really say? From my baby's arms, I can never walk away. Come on and play. Yeah, yeah. Break it down for me. Let's talk about love. Talking about love. I'm talking about love. Talking about love. See, this man loves a woman. Talking about love. And it can change the world with a good thing he's found. Talking about love. See, he's going around telling everybody. Talking about love. Telling everybody about the love she's putting down. Talking about love. Came along, yes he did. Talking about love. When I knew I lost like sweet. Talking about love. And then you shadow. Talking about love. From across my way. Talking about love. Talking about love. Makes music have a happy head, take the sound. Talking about love. When you got a mighty love. Talking about love. stars. loving you, yeah. I'll be loving you. 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 I'll be loving you.
BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports contests and events with first-to-market odds and lines. What's up, y'all? It's your man, Lloyd Spence. And listen, all you got to do is find your reviews and news for every league, including Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA, NHL, combat sports, esports, and even golf, all at betonline.ag. BetOnline continues to be the top online resource for all your sports information, from live in-game betting, props, and futures. So, head to BetOnline today and use your mobile device to join today and make your first sports bet. Use our promo code BELIEVE50, that's BELIEVE50, BLEAV 50, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. It's BetOnline, it's where the game starts. Tell them the Noisemakers sent you.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Billy Billy. Popcorn World. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. I can make it round the world with the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. The Popcorn World.
What's that saying? Breaking down the rumor and smelling out. Speaking for the people who was around. Taking truth to power with a whisper and a shout. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Hey yeah, say it again, say we're talking noise. Yeah, talking noise. Really don't have to fool around. Remember, noise keeps us lined up. When truth divine, the sign that you need is a sign of success. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah, picking up all the sound. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking noise. Say it again. We're talking noise.
Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
Not getting high, son. Not getting high, son. Keeping your head up, making a way when you're down. Good time. Good time. Good time. Good time. Hey, we're lucky we got 'em. Hollywood, bring my good time.
Mama Noise, why you just want to leave my stuff alone? Why do you have to be a nuisance? I don't understand. Do you not want me to have peace?
Really? I'm hindering your peace?
Well, I set up my own backgrounds. When I want to leave the screen, I set up my own little screen thing. But every day I come here to this program called Talkin NOIZ. You changing it. So I'm just trying to understand why you want to disturb my peace.
I mean, look at what you put on my screen. I mean, that's not something I would put on there.
That's because I was sending you a message.
Okay.
Sending you a clear and concise message. You leave my stuff alone, I'll leave your stuff alone.
Right. We'll work with that. Where are you? And what are you doing?
Where am I?
Okay. I'm sure I was clear when I said, where are you?
I'm here.
I mean, all I see is the back of this green
I stepped away because I was pouring myself a lovely cup of Java evening coffee.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm back.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
Actually, this lighting is better than the other lighting. Like when I put the overhead lighting on, it shadows my eyes. But when I do it this way, it's nice.
Well, I got production in here with my little in-rigged
I look great.
light sign.
I look great. I look very sexy right now.
Well, as long as you feel that way, that's all that matters.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing tonight? And we are Noise Media and Entertainment. It's good to see everybody. Glad to be here with you. Glad to be here for another edition of Talkin NOIZ. This is Black Friday, as only we can do it. Black Friday in the building. Look at that. And tonight it's going to get crazy. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's going to get crazy. What does that say? Queen of the... Oh, see? Somebody's trying to send you a message, Mama Noise. Somebody's trying to send you a message. Now, glad to be here with y'all tonight. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a fun show, as always. I know we're working through some technical difficulties on a couple of different spots, but we're going to work through it because that's what we do. We are a show that presses forward. We press forward. Look at this 3D thing I'm doing here. We're pressing forward. Maybe I should do it like a politician. We're pressing forward. We're moving down. I don't know why they put that thumb up like it's a pressing and going and da-da-da. All right. Where's White Organist at? I feel I need to be motivated tonight. I need to be motivated tonight. I need to feel the power of the Lord. And I want to feel his presence as I speak to the people. White Organist, if you don't mind, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. We are so glad to be here with you tonight. Much like a BET special, we are thrilled to have the presence of the Lord be with us as we talk noise tonight. So grab your church things, grab your Bible, turn to hymn number 44. As we sing, "Oh How I Love You," and Talkin NOIZ. So we're going to sing stanzas 1, 2, and 4. Everybody stand to your feet. Yes. Come on, praise the God. Come on, here we go. Hey, oh, how I love you. Yes, thank White Organist. Hey, White Organist. Oh. Yes, White Organist. Thank you, white organist. Thank you. Ooh, he sang that. He did that. Why are you looking shocked like white organists? Yeah, you know white organists can sing?
Was he singing?
That was him singing. He was leading the song for the people.
Ah. Okay.
Y'all be giving white organists no credit at all. It's like y'all don't believe in him. The man got a black baby mama, well, wife now, and 2 twins. He's doing well with himself.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. Let the man be great.
Hmm.
Now here he comes, looking all sourpussed. Why are you looking like that? Why you come in looking hot? I mean, what's wrong?
Listen, just because you feel the spirit don't mean that they moved over here. Shit, hell.
You know, the person I know walked in the church door saying shit hell. Like, that's not even how you're supposed to come in the door. If the Bible says, enter his courts with thanksgiving or his gates with thanksgiving.
My issue was you cut that Wahite off. I mean, he was doing pretty good, so I wouldn't have mind you continuing because, you know, I like that kind of music.
You're right. I shouldn't have cut him off. You're right. Now, you're probably right about that.
That move.
But we got a show to do.
It don't do shit for Mama Noise because she think that's old fashioned.
Mama Noise, do you think it's old fashioned?
She feel like that's Mahalia Jackson kind of music.
She like Mahalia Jackson. She said that's what she told me.
That's that Shirley Caesar kind of music. Oh,
I think she was trying to impress me when she told me that back in the day. I said, "Who's your favorite gospel singer?" We was dating. I said, "Who's your favorite gospel singer?" She said, "Mahalia Jackson." I was like, "Really?"
Well, it was true. What do you mean, trying to impress you?
Because you went to the oldest gospel singer you could think of.
That's the only one I knew of.
Well, that ain't your favorite. That's just the only one you know at that point.
Right.
That's the only one I knew of until I met Fred Hammond.
Come on, Noise. You can't say that's your favorite if that's the only one you know.
What does your favorite have to do with you liking his music? Was that a humble flex or something?
No, I didn't meet him. I'm talking about being introduced to his music.
I met him.
No, I haven't met him like Mr. Noise. I haven't met him.
That's right. I met him.
I've met him too.
Okay.
Bad walking Fred. Oh, bad walking Fred.
Listen to you.
And that was a humble flex.
Humble flexes.
He got that. He got that music down, but that joker can't walk to save his life.
I cannot.
They don't pay him to walk. They pay him to sing and play the bass and write hit songs. And that's what he do. He write his songs.
Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, that's
yes, because
he first loved me.
Come on. Oh, no, that's a classic.
What's a classic?
There is a name I love to hear.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I love to sing his word. It sounds like music.
You got me going now. You got me going.
Sweetest name.
On earth.
Sweetest name on earth. Come on. Now Al getting come in. It's really gonna get good now. It's getting gooder and gooder because Al coming in. The deacon is coming through the door.
The bucket's so sour. Look at the butterflies fly. Shine out.
Don't make it start going down memory lane, Mama Noise.
Gooder and gooder.
It's gooder and gooder. What is your favorite hymn? Al and Mama Noise, I asked you too, but I know you probably don't have one. But I'm gonna ask you anyway. No, I'm gonna ask you anyway because you part of the show. So I'm gonna ask you. But what's your favorite hymn? Like, what's the one that when you hear that, you just be like, Lord, have mercy.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to
Oh, okay. Yeah, you open the floor.
I'm talking to everybody. What's your favorite hymn? What's the one that when they fire that up on the Hammond B3, you just can't help yourself?
When they slide their hand across that thing and make it sing to us.
Yeah. That they get you every time. Or on the Pinana, when you hear it on the Pinana.
Mama Noah's favorite hymn was probably Stomp.
I'm not gonna let him play you like that. I'm not gonna let him play you like that. You've been around longer than Stomp. You've been around.
How you with, man? Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna let them play you like that. She's been around longer than Stomp. Not much longer, but longer than Stomp. She got in under the cut line. I told y'all that.
Over here clowning, get the coffin, go to clowning.
I know. I was trying to think about what my favorites are.
That's because God don't like no ugly while y'all doing the most.
I like I'm trying to think. I love a good yield, not to temptation. I love that one.
I love that too.
Yeah. But my favorite is probably "'Tis So Sweet." That's my favorite. That's my favorite. "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise." Come on now. Come on. That'll get me. That gets me every time. That gets me every time. Kyrie, what's your favorite hymn that y'all sing over at Slide In?
Nope.
Walking, stomping in my Gore-Tex boots.
No, it's by a guy named T-Pain. It said, "I'm in love with a stripper."
Love with a stripper. Love with a stripper. I figured it would be something like that.
And then we follow that up with "Back That Ass Up." And then right before we put the tray out for the money, we play Nuck If You Buck.
You play what now? What was the last one?
Nuck If You Buck.
Nuck If You Buck. Nuck If You
There
Buck.
you go.
Okay. Wow. Not really sure what to do with that.
Damn.
I have. It's really hard for me. I mean, I always like to hear old folks sing, the old church sing, "Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior, hear my humble cry."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll get it going right there.
Do not pass me by.
Yeah. Especially when they go, "I'm crying, say." Like,
Yeah. RB, where you at? RB, you should be right in here with us.
Oh, you just hit one of my favorites, but my favorite at the top of my list is "It Is Well."
Oh yeah, come on now. When peace like a river.
And then when you learn the story behind it.
Yeah.
And it just tears at your heart. So
yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic.
When peace like a river attended my
mama used to be able to sing that song. My mama would tear church with that one. So, and she had that vibrato, "With peace like a river." You'd be like, "Ooh."
Mama Noise, don't feel bad. I don't have one either. I really didn't care.
You listed 3 of them. You said "Back That Ass Up." We heard you.
Nope.
"I'm in love with a stripper."
And "I'm in love with a stripper."
And then "Nuck If You Buck."
She fine and she rolling. She climbing that pole.
I don't have a favorite one. Don't feel bad if you ain't got a favorite one, because I ain't got one.
Mama Noise, let's see what you got. Do you have a favorite one?
Yep. Swing low.
Oh Lord.
Sweet chariot.
Okay, we'll take it. Although it is a spiritual and not a hymn, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
You know what? It takes Negroes to be talking
It
about.
made it in the book. It made it in the book. We ain't gonna.
It ain't in the.
No, it made it in the book. It got in the book. It's in the paperback Black African American hymn book.
You're right, Mama Noise. It take them Negroes to mess up your whole story.
It made it in the book. We good. We good. All right. Well, we just wanted to give White Organist the credit he was due today, because he's on fire today. He sang that thing.
Whatever. I'm ready to move.
How y'all doing, Albie? Kyrie, what y'all doing? How y'all feeling today, man?
Oh, feeling good, man. Didn't cuss nobody out today, so good day.
Okay, I guess every day that you don't cuss somebody out is a good day, I guess.
I still got internet, so I still got a company that still provide me internet, so I'm still good.
All right. All right. Albie, how you feeling?
Is it spring break yet?
Wait, what? Is it spring break yet?
At least fall break. Something. Give me something. Give me something.
So don't you want to get the Christmas first? Al? You need to get the Christmas break.
I was gonna say.
No, fall breaks before Christmas. I'll take him a little 3 days at fall break.
You already ready for fall break?
Bruh. Can't come soon enough.
Wow.
It's gonna be rough. That's all I'm gonna say. If we have any listeners from Jefferson County and you have school-age kids, I'm saying right now, we sorry.
Wow.
We love your babies as much as you do. It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be a rough year.
Just bear with us.
Wow.
Especially this first grading period.
Oh wow. Well, we I guess we better send up our timber. That's another country hymn phrase, Mama Noise, that you might not be familiar with. Sending up your timber.
I know about, you know what, Lord. Y'all.
No, I didn't know if you knew.
Tell Mama Noise, ain't gonna be too many more times. Ain't gonna be too many more
I'm
times.
just saying, you know, you just if it ain't him, it's him.
Bringing in the sheaves.
Bringing
We
in the
shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Come on, sir.
All I heard was you
sowing seeds of sunshine.
Is that when they was picking cotton?
That's all I heard. Al was picking cotton. That's all I heard.
We only saw that one at BTU.
Our senior choir sung that one. Actually sung it quite often.
Was that Booty Thick University?
That is not the same thing. It is not.
I blame
Is
that BTU?
Mama knows you talking to somebody over there on the side. Who you talking to when you turn your
I'm
head,
talking to you. You in this direction.
It is true. You are in that direction. You look on the screen. She turned to the right side.
You turn your head to talk to me.
I guess you want to make sure it get in your ear, your She said it right in your ear.
Just saying. Got him over talking about BTS and.
Oh my goodness!
But we read your lips, BTU.
Yeah, Booty Thick University.
BTS is a singing group. BTU is what we was talking about.
Well, I don't know.
You never
It was called the Baptist Training Union. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
That's what y'all put. That's what y'all put in the book, but ain't what it was really called.
I'm not sure why it was called a union. That part I never understood. That's what it was called.
Oh no. Twitter said Bible Thought University.
that could also be true.
Ron, are you in Twitter?
Not today. But I was really thinking the same thing too, though.
Bible Thought University.
Big Thongs University. I mean, we can.
Oh no.
Isn't there also a Black Teachers Union?
Yep, there's a Black Teachers Union.
I was thinking better twerk, y'all.
Oh.
You better twerk.
No,
I couldn't get the U though. I couldn't figure out what the U was, so I just left it alone.
Yeah, you can't get nothing good with that U.
Better twerk.
What about what's that one? Near the cross.
Near the cross.
Oh yeah.
I forgot the words.
Today.
I just remember they said at the end, rest.
Mountain.
Yeah. I just remember they go rest real hard.
I tell you
beyond the river.
6 years ago, there was a video circulating on YouTube. Young lady sung at her best. She was one of the maids of honor. She was in the bridal party for one of her friends, and this sister sung "Great Is Thy Faithfulness."
Oh, that's another good one.
That is a great.
Man, y'all got to look that video up. That sister tore it up.
Morning by morning.
New mercies.
She had the groom crying at the altar.
Wow.
Everybody shouting and screaming.
Our hand hath provided.
Now let me ask you a question. Once you've sung "Great Is Our Faithfulness" at the wedding, and you've had everybody crying, you can't go to the reception talking about I took that girl out on the floor. She did the butt till she made me so. That seems like an oxymoron, right?
They kind of turned up at the reception.
Like you can't ask for a rum and coke at the wedding after you sang "Great Is Our Faithfulness."
Yeah, you can, because what's that excuse we always use? Oh, God knows my heart.
God knows my heart. Oh, but then you lean on God knows my heart. There you go. There you go.
So Al, was that the same girl that did the was that the same girl that did the striptease on the groom at the reception party?
That probably wasn't the same wedding.
It wasn't the same chick?
That probably wasn't the same wedding. I would assume that's not the same wedding.
You hope. You hope it ain't the same one.
I ain't gonna say I hope. I mean, listen, folk gotta be free. People in the world just wanna be free.
There's one more.
There's another good one. I am free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. No longer bound. No more chains holding me.
See, Mama Noise,
Mama Noise, why do you have that look on your face like you're a guest on a strange podcast?
I feel like I should just get some popcorn and just entertain.
I got one more. You remember that song, Thank You, Lord? I just want to thank you, Lord. You've been so good.
Yeah.
Didn't we just?
He's been so good.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me holler here in a minute.
I can't believe nobody said just a closer walk with thee.
I always thought that was a white.
And then the brothers come in. Just a closer walk with thee. Just a closer walk.
I always thought that was a white hymn.
Great.
I like one.
It can be. It can be.
Well, because Tammy Faye Bacon them used to sing it. They used to mess it up, and I was like,
our male chorus used to sing it, and it was wasn't nothing white about it then.
No, I remember when the brothers used to try to do it with the background noise.
Near the cross. Anthony Bruce said near the cross. That's right.
Yeah,
near the cross is a good
one. Hey. That's probably one of my all-time gospel renditions, Mississippi Mass Squad.
Yeah. One of the reasons we started coming in so spiritually hot tonight is because this show is going to get real crazy here in just a minute with the Black Friday stories.
Then look, let me hurry up and log out and log back in because my camera's acting stupid. So let me log out and log back in so I don't miss nothing.
You said you were coming in spiritual because you was feeling a little melancholy and you needed a little lift up.
Well, I always need that. Yeah, you always want to get the lift up. You want to feel lifted up or whatever. But I also know these stories going to get crazy real fast. Like, we coming in real hot from the beginning. Like, real hot.
Well,
like, right
what Ron sipping in that cup is whether or not it's going to get crazy.
It's probably going to get crazy. Well, Ron is actually responsible for the very first story. Yeah, it's all your. Don't look around. It's all your fault. I mean, all 1,000% your fault. I was not aware of this story. I didn't know this story existed. I didn't even know these were people, real people. And before I looked up, we was in Ratchetville immediately.
Oh well, which Ratchet video you referring to? Because boy, I said some classics.
Well, not even a video as much as it was pictures. Ron sent me this picture. And I said, well, what is this? Just a fat dude and his girlfriend? No. That is a husband and wife. And I'll let you guess who is who.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah. And she is pregnant.
Yeah, I was confused there for a minute.
Well, actually, she's not pregnant.
Did he get pregnant? So now I get it. I understand now.
This was not supposed to be a Friday story. This was for like a Monday through Thursday.
Well, you said it today. There's their beautiful son. That child has no shot, by the way. 0 shot for a normal life. Like no shot whatsoever.
Actually, he really wouldn't know the difference technically. If you look at him, he really couldn't tell the difference.
Well,
outside the picture of the pregnancy, when Dad's not pregnant, Dad looks like Dad.
Well, Dad is Dana.
No, bro, you missing it, Ron. Dad is a female, transgender.
I know, but when the baby's born, the baby is gonna see the one who looks like Dad. May not even know that Dad used to be a woman, unless they.
Okay, I see I thought you were saying. Dad is Dad outside of the pregnancy. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Okay.
So when the baby grow up, the baby's gonna say Dad is Dad, not knowing Dad is technically Mom.
Well, right, Dad looks like Dad.
Right, Mom looks like Mom.
Mom looks like Mom, even though Mom is Dad and Dad is Mom.
Right. Then look at the expression on that baby's face.
He said,
"Like what the fuck?"
He looked like somebody needs to go rescue it.
Right, like. Right before they snapped that picture, he said, "Help."
But I was saying it because early the baby wouldn't have any confusion because the baby, even the kid when he gets older, really won't know till somebody say something.
Well, listen, if they'd have kept it off social media, nobody would have ever known.
Nobody never would have known.
Because if you look at them just on in and of themselves, other than the fact that the dude is pregnant, you don't know what the heck is going on.
You would have thought he was just fat.
Right, you thought he was just fat. And then you get the full story, and you're like, oh.
Well, just when I first looked at the picture, my immediate thought was, how the hell did these scientists get that man pregnant?
Right.
But then I realized, that's a woman that's now a man. Okay, now I get it.
Actually, I thought he had a tumor. I thought it was just a man with a big belly at first until I read the caption.
I know most of us on here, I shouldn't say most, all of us on here are confused.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Because you as a woman felt like a man. So you wouldn't change your sex you wouldn't change your appearance to that of a man.
Right.
But you obviously still had the plumbing of a woman. Now you posing with a baby, which is the height of womanhood, womanness, femaleness, if you will. So you proud to be carrying a baby as a female, but you wanted to be a male. Now, if that ain't some confusing shit, that's like
I never seen you tongue tied. This is different. This is very interesting.
I feel like a man. I'm just saying they feel a certain way, but here you are, somebody that shot a nut up in you, and oh, I'm sorry. You received that nut like a champ.
Apparently,
he doubled down. Well, damn.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I don't understand how you feel like I'm serious. So somebody need to explain it to me. I don't understand how you feel like a male inside, but you having monthly cycles.
What? This is how I feel inside.
What man? Every time you change your sanitary napkins, you feel like a man?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just me. Listen, I'm going to make a confession on this show right now. I've been saving this for quite some time, but now I think it's time to just be clear. Me and Mama Noise, I want to confess. I am a proud heterosexual male, and I know nobody was expecting that announcement today. It may even seem odd in today's times, but I am. I'm heterosexual. I've decided that I like women, and I'm a full-on man, and that's where I've decided to live the rest of my life. I know it's going to make some people uncomfortable to see an actual heterosexual male, someone who actually likes the gender, who is comfortable with the gender he was born with and would like to live out the rest of his days with that gender. I know that's strange, but this is how I feel inside, and this is who I am.
So, question. So question. I'm just gonna ask this just because I've been drinking. I just feel like I can ask this question.
Sure, buddy.
I'm thinking it was something in the cup. I'm thinking.
Yeah, there's always something in the cup. So why would men not technically be lesbians, considering we like women?
What? What are you drinking?
It must be some strong shit because it got me understanding what he said. I agree, Ron. I'm definitely into women. And since we're all being honest and transparent and we're coming out, so to speak, my pronouns are he and him.
Right.
So.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you comprehended what he was saying there, Al B. But I'm lost, man. I'm slow. You know me. I'm from Mississippi.
Lesbians like women. I like women too.
I do. I'm a fan. Huge fan.
I'm a huge fan.
God damn it, what we ain't gonna do is call ourselves lesbians.
What difference does it make?
We like women.
The difference is you're not the same gender as the woman.
Same gender.
And
I like women.
That is it.
But why does that matter?
I like women.
Yeah, I like women. So
well, that's why you're hetero.
Ron, what's hetero? What's hetero really mean?
High five, Ron.
Other way. Other way.
There you go.
The other way. There you go. There you go.
Now
well, your hands.
What does really hetero mean anyway?
Don't worry about it.
His personal pronoun is ill.
License to ill.
So the point of the question is, technically, we can be what we want to be.
Well, that's what they've been telling. That's what people been telling y'all along. You can be what you want to be.
No, you can't be.
I like women, damn it. Hear what you tell me. I like women.
Yep. Ain't nothing a damn man can do for me. I like women.
Pretty much.
Well,
I've decided that's I'm gonna live my life the rest of my days as a heterosexual male. And I'm sorry, I get to listen. You don't get to tell me how I want to live my life. I'm proud.
Oh my gosh!
Until a Negro can have that ooh wee between his legs, I like women, man.
I like women.
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
Is that all it takes? Is ooh wee between their legs and you sold? So if Bruce came, I mean not Bruce. What's Bruce's name?
Bruce Jenner.
No.
Oh, Caitlyn.
Caitlyn ran up on you.
With that ooh wee?
Had that ooh wee?
Yeah.
I mean that works as a ooh wee now. You can't be going up in there when you talking about ain't no
that at your age work is just an open socket.
So for you, once they make the change, you all in.
You just can't be, you know, having decoration on the outside ain't nothing on the inside.
So once they make the change, you all in, literally and figuratively.
I mean, I don't know what the change look like. I don't know what the change look like. I mean, I don't understand. I'm not transition. I don't understand what it looks like. Is it decoration or is it real? Can you do anything with it? I mean, is it like a false wall or is it a real wall? I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's like that faux brick or it's a real brick. I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I just thought it was a strange story is what I thought.
It's like fake crab. Real crab. I didn't know if it's real crab.
It might be like tofu. Like you can put it with other things and it gives the appearance of meat, but not really.
You know, I'm happy that you pronounce what you are, and Al B said what he is, and Ron confirmed what he liked.
I feel like it was necessary.
I think it's necessary too because you know we as heterosexuals, it's like they want to silence us, and we need to be just as proud of who we are as they are who they are.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, I just believe that.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not downing you for who you are, but damn it, I like titties. I mean, ooh.
Oh my God, they're so amazing.
That's why I celebrate. That's why I celebrate with the lesbians. They love what I love.
Well, we're gonna leave you. We're gonna leave
They
you
love
alone.
ass. They love titties. They love the thing in the middle.
I don't know if ass is a prerequisite. I think a lot of us love ass. Speaking of lovers of ass.
Come on back. Come on back, Mama Noise.
Mama Noise, you all right? You left the screen. You okay?
You know, she'll leave us in a heartbeat.
And then put up our picture. Like that's the picture we should have up. Speaking of lovers of ass, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. This monkeypox thing is starting to get scary. But it's a problem, but it's not really a problem. Like it's kind of a problem, but it's not really a problem. But it could be a problem.
It's going to get worse. I mean,
it could end up being a problem.
You guys got to start putting their monkeys where it don't belong. I mean,
well, listen, well, I was gonna say that was a rumor, but that seems to be confirmed now.
It is the truth.
Yeah, it is. It's confirmed. We don't need to. We're not bashing. We're just saying, folk got to wrap up or something, or stop, or just stop.
Or do a better job douching.
Can you douche? I don't think you can douche.
They douche.
I've never douched. You ain't douched.
No. Homosexual men douche their booty holes.
I've never heard that. I think that's conjecture.
Oh my God, it's the truth.
How would you know that?
Man, you don't go up the booty hole with all that old
I need you know what? Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. You got people leaving the screen.
Hey, hard conversations.
Muting their mics.
Hard conversations. Men, gay men, Massengill.
I've never heard that. I've never heard any of this that you're talking about. I'm not even sure how you're aware of this.
Never heard that before either.
Did you go to a meeting or something?
No, I went to no goddamn meeting.
Right. Why do you know this information?
Because my wife had a bunch of those friends. I shouldn't say those. My wife had a bunch of gay friends in college.
And they passed on the information to you.
They used to give her the information. She passed it on to me, and I'd be like, "What? Is that how they do it? What?"
Okay. Well, they're trying to get the vaccines out so they can stop it.
I mean, I didn't go too far, guys. I told the truth.
No, we know you tell them. We know it, but we just never heard it before. That's the thing.
I think you did both. I think you did both. I think you told the truth while going too far. Actually,
what the hell is the Blue Oyster? What is that?
What is the Blue Oyster? I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's a club.
Oh, it's one of those kind of clubs.
It's a gay club. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was in a movie. It was in somebody's movie. I can't think what movie that was in.
I have been to a gay club though.
Have you?
Yeah.
What was it like?
A gay club.
What was it like?
It was a bunch of gay men dancing together.
Did you enjoy it? Oh, the bar and the police academy. Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you enjoy yourself? Was it fun?
Well, first of all, before you go to ask these old dumbass questions, I was there with my
question. It was a legitimate question.
I was there with my wife and her family. We were on a mission, and we accomplished the goal. That's all.
What was the mission, if you don't mind sharing?
The mission was she has a cousin that's homosexual. And
okay. Robert said they're very fun.
and we went because we wanted him to finally come out. The family didn't know, but everybody knew, but the family didn't know.
Oh, so they kind of ambushed him.
No, we took him in order because we were very close to him. And so we took him in order for him to, have his drinks and relax and have some fun with us. And
so it was like a support thing.
And we were all doing shots of tequila. We kept doing shots of tequila, and before long, I was on my ass, literally.
I don't think you heard it.
I said on my ass. I didn't say on my belly. I said on my ass.
I'm not sure there's
Not sure you still heard it.
I'm not sure there's many ways you can say it and it don't sound in context.
It's not gonna get any better.
Not really. Doesn't change.
Okay, I was 10 sheets to the wind. Is that better?
There you go.
And
watch yourself though.
And he was engaging in things that we knew he engaged in. So it was a support group, but
that kind of liberated him.
We really did free him, and that's the God.
You liberated him.
Yeah. And that night he came out, and he went home with his lover that night, and came out.
Okay.
Mama woke up the next morning and saw his lover.
Who did?
His mama.
Oh, was she not aware of what was going on?
None of the family. They knew, but they didn't know.
Okay, got you.
Jamaicans don't play that.
They really don't. They're not fans.
No, they don't play it.
They're not fans.
No.
Well, I just think however this is going, folk got to find a way to chill out a little bit and, let's stop the spread of this because this is out of control right now.
I think it's going to get worse.
I hope not.
I don't. I've yet to hear anything. You said it's been confirmed, but I've yet to hear anything.
Well, they had a couple of press conferences yesterday, and several outlets now, and some credible, are saying it appears or it is likely, or the majority of the people that have it have experienced in a specifically, actually, male homosexual sex or transgender.
If you
just made that connection.
If you just watch the news, San Francisco is literally on shutdown because of it. They have declared a state of emergency health-wise.
Dallas as well, I believe.
We have to be more responsible, though. We can't just say that homosexuality is the cause of the spread of monkeypox, because that's not true. It's coming in contact with bodily fluids or open lesions. Now, you can say that in that community, there's a greater exchange of bodily fluids, but that is not the cause nor the origin of monkeypox. And, sir, I do watch the news.
Well, I don't know what the origin is. I was just highlighting the fact that it is strong in that community.
I just hadn't heard that. We had not seen the same press conference.
So did you say they have a vaccine for it?
Oh yeah, there's a vaccine.
Well, so how long has monkeypox been out to the fact that they got a damn vaccine already? So it's always been out?
Monkeypox is a variant of smallpox. Monkeypox, the first cases was like back in the 50s.
That's what I'm saying. So it was literally, so they've always had it.
So technically, monkeypox is a variant of smallpox. The first human cases were detected in like the 70s.
Right.
And that's what I was trying to figure out, because it's like, you've really, when's the last time you've heard of monkeypox? I mean,
yeah.
Well, if you were from Congo and West Africa, you'd hear it because they still average around 2,000 cases a year.
There you go.
I think the message, for the people is just be careful. It's a lot of
Absolutely.
stuff, a lot of ish going on that right now. We're not sure if it's airborne. I heard something the other day say 15 feet is where you need to stand from somebody who got it. I mean, it's, I don't know how true that is. I haven't heard the CDC say any of that, but there's a lot of information out there that's confusing. I think we need to clarify.
Most people think it's like the what's this thing we got? COVID. Most people think it's like COVID, and it can be transmitted that way.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. So
At a daycare, my God.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that kind of stuff going on, because that, like Jay said, it's going to get far worse if it starts filtering through children. Because children, they're like petri dish sometimes.
Exactly. So and again, another reason why we shouldn't be out here being advocates for unprotected sex and multiplying the population.
Yeah.
You gentlemen not get my text?
Yeah, we got it.
We're trying to do a show, so we didn't know if we were supposed to.
I know what we're doing. I just want to make sure we're all on the same sheet of music.
Didn't know we were supposed to open it right away.
Whatever.
While we're still pressing our way through that information, we have an update from a previous story we had this week. Crystal Renee Smith, y'all remember her?
Crystal, yeah.
Yeah, she was Neo's wife. And I say was because she has filed for divorce officially now. And in the divorce information, she alleges that he fathered a child also. So Neo out here, Nick Cannon. What? Y'all know Nick Cannon's like that.
That's a high number to try to hit, man. You're gonna say he had Nick Cannon.
I mean, he out here trying to put up real numbers in these streets.
I can't think of anything more offensive, I guess, or disrespectful to a woman that you're married to than to go out there and father a child
outside of
the marriage with some hole that you were screwing on the side. I can't think of anything more. It happens all the time, but man, is that respectful.
Did you say she's a hole on the outside?
He did.
She's outside, yeah, because she know you married. She know you married.
She might not know.
Whatever.
Oh, damn.
Whatever.
How you gotta believe that she knew, like. See, the problem with not knowing now, like back in the day when our day, you could say she didn't know. It's possible she could not know. But now these folks do so much social media and it's hard not to know. It's hard, really. You got to work really hard not to know.
But I can't call her a hoe either, though.
Well, I just said hoe. I don't necessarily believe in name calling, but the reality is she messing with a married man and she knows he's married.
So we're gonna call her Shirley, and we're gonna leave it at that.
You can call her whatever you want to call her, but she out there giving out them goods to married men. I just think that's horrible. Without protection, and then you take that nasty dick back home to your wife. That's sad.
But whether she gave it or not, it's still Neo's problem. It's still Neo's fault. Neo never should took his black ass out there to do what he did any damn way. He should took his black ass at home.
You're not absolving Neo, are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, you know I'm not doing that.
Okay, I'm just saying, Ryan. I didn't ever see you take offense and stand up for the side chicks so strongly.
Side chicks need love too, man.
Okay.
It's a numbers game.
Not about married man.
I didn't say who they need love by. I just said they need love too.
Hold on. Whoa.
So the problem is the married man. They ain't the side chick. It's the married man.
Married men and side chicks is what keep the stripping industry in business.
Wait a minute. Married man and side chicks keep the stripping industry in business.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
that's
goodness.
not an affair. That's not having an affair and a whole nother baby. That's not bringing home a dirty dick. And then turn around and then turn around and put a head in your lap, talking about you want some special attention.
Again, I'm less mad at the side chick than I am the guy who went out there and did it.
Well, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just talking facts.
Yeah, but it's whether she did or not, it's still the dude never should took his black ass out there and did what he did. Period.
I mean, do you realize that's why AIDS almost destroyed black women? Because of
because people know how to put condom on. That's why it destroys black people.
We teach people not to double dip in the restaurant with the salsa and the chips. But you out here double dipping your dick.
But all you gotta do is put a condom on.
Right now, why are you? What's happening right now?
Yeah, there's a whole thing to protect the way, but they're protected from that. And niggas just didn't put them on.
But you're not putting a condom on if you're producing a whole nother baby. That's the point.
Vendors of
But
the earth.
but then lies the problem.
So whose fault is it? Who we blaming? I just need to know.
Well, we gotta blame anybody. That's not the point. We
All the
know,
point
we
is
know
blame
that he
somebody.
has.
Kind of the
We
point.
know that he has the vows. He has the commitment. But we also know that women shouldn't do that to each other. What happened to sisterhood?
They sharing, I guess. I mean, he never should took his black ass out there.
Mama knows why your lips so tight. Why are you so frustrated?
Well, it's interesting to see the male perspective on it. It's interesting.
No, it's actually different, Mama. I'm riding for the side chick, and Cousin Noise ain't.
We got two different perspectives here.
I was gonna say it's actually a weird moment right now because normally, Cuz is the one riding for the woman, and now he done called her a hoe.
Well, Cuz was talking about dirty and all that type of stuff. It's dirty if you're going out to, whether you on which orifice you decide to go into. If it ain't your spouse's.
In any hole, that's what you're saying.
I mean, if it's like you said from the experience that you said you had with Massengill and
Wait, hold on.
Wait, did he say he had an experience? Wait.
you said you had experience with someone that has that type of knowledge.
Experience, Mama knows is the word you chose to
Experience
use.
probably not the word you was looking
You were
for.
educated by somebody who.
Educated. There you go. That's the word you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Experience is a whole nother thing.
You stop looking
Oh.
down whatever you look at. Look up at look at my face. Tell me I had experience with
I'm
somebody.
looking up at your face. I'm saying whoever you was kicking it with at the club gave you the heads up and told you what they did.
Did you say head?
Wait.
You're going too far.
Let's figure out what this story is. Let's back up.
Oh my God!
Let's back up and fix this story again. This Mama Noise. I don't think you heard the story right.
I
You-
simply said,
You got information from somebody.
From my
That's
wife.
right. That's right. Where he was at, kicking it at the club, and he's like, "Hey man, how y'all be doing that?" And he's like,
What is it? I drew all kinds of conclusions. Jay's in the back alley behind the apartment with the pink door, selling Massengill out the trunk of his Camaro.
Damn.
I put the whole story together.
Oh my goodness, this escalated quickly. I didn't see this coming at all. Okay. Once again, we refer you to the Blue Oyster. I think we've already expressed our disappointment in Neo, but he's not the only one getting a divorce this week. Y'all hear about Exhibit's wife?
we talked about.
Exhibit's wife, the rapper Exhibit, he is having to pay he's gonna have to pay his wife $2,239 a month in child support. starting August the 1st.
We talked about this. She's the one that went on Instagram talking about he got $5 million in a safe.
Hold on, I'm not done. Then he's got an additional $3,702 a month in temporary spousal support. And then he has to pay $5,941 to settle support. I don't know what that word is for July. And I think you got to pay her legal fees of $125,000.
Man, this is an itemized statement.
Yeah, that's a breakdown.
I
Well,
know.
he lied about it. Apparently, he's got a cannabis business that he was making $1 million a month, and he didn't tell nobody. He forgot to mention that, and his brother outed him.
Bruh, we ain't been able to trust him since that fake ass show on MTV.
Pimp My Ride.
You mean it wasn't real?
And look, ask those guests that was on there.
Yeah.
After they stopped rolling film, how they stripped the cars down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The show should have been called Pimp My Ride Temporarily.
It should have been called Pimp Slap My Ride.
Because even some of those contestants had to get the bill to pay for all that shit.
Yeah. So is that too high? If you're making $1 million a month, according to his cannabis business, he's making $1 million a month. So that seems low, that amount, right?
He's only paying what, 5,000?
6,000 a month.
About seven, about right around 7 or 8.
Less than 10%.
So that's 84,000.
So 100,000.
96,000. It's 96,000 a year.
I mean, he's literally at 0.01.
So the 100,000 for legal fees.
Yeah.
So I guess you just like come find a real good attorney and say, guess who my husband is?
Yeah. Well, that does help, Mama Noise, for them to decide to take the case.
So then they go ahead and do it pro bono.
No, they don't do it pro bono. They just say we gonna get this ninja.
You've heard the commercial.
All these guys.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
Yeah, but this is divorce. I thought it was different. I thought it was different than I got hit. That's what they say here in DFW.
No, they get paid. If you get paid, they get paid.
Yeah, it's just a different industry.
To me, that wasn't the most shocking part.
Injury law, and then there's family law, and same procedures, just a different division.
Yeah, to me, that wasn't the most shocking part of the story. The most shocking part is, I don't know.
That she's only
older than him.
Wasn't?
They don't age as well as we do.
Maybe they are the same age because he's older, I'm sure.
Was it you that said that she's only been married 5 years?
Exhibit's only been married 5 years?
I think last time I read it said 5 years. So
I don't know. I don't know how long they've been married. They've been married since 2014.
Oh, okay.
She looked a lot older than I thought.
She probably is a lot older than you think.
That was probably the young pictures.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't no spring chicken, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts. Because he don't have the hair for them braids no more.
Oh, he don't wear the braids no more.
That nigga, he old.
If Stevie can wear them, he can wear them.
Nope.
Stevie can't see that. Stevie can't see that he's wearing.
That's right.
Well, Stevie can't see how bad they look.
That part too.
Because I think if Stevie could see how big his forehead looks, he would stop wearing them braids.
First of all, I refrain from saying can't see, and you just kept on with it.
Wow, really?
I'm sorry. I apologize. Stevie, I apologize, sir. But you should cut them braids, though.
First of all, his camp sucked because the fact they haven't told him that he need to cut them braids.
I don't think that's friendship at all.
No,
that
is not.
But see,
Stevie could see he'll smack down everybody.
These folks be having heads like milk duds, and they be like, okay, look, just try to keep the hair on there as long as possible.
But that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with a milk dud head. Everybody on this screen got a milk dud head.
No, it looks more it looks different when there ain't no hair on it.
First of all, Mom Noise, my friends don't tell me that you cut that shit off. I don't have real friends.
Well, I'm just.
They got them on award shows looking like that. Speaking of Stevie Wonder, I heard something real stupid on one of these TV shows. So there's a show on the Kev on Stage app. Shout out to Kev on Stage. It's called Gimme 5. And one of the young men on the show said that Stevie Wonder can't sing.
Wow.
I was like, what?
How old is he?
He's in his 30s, but I think he smokes weed too. So
he don't know no real music.
Look, as your grandmama would say, he old enough to know better.
He old enough to know better for sure.
Say some bull crap like that.
He was saying like some artists he was naming it was way better than Stevie. Hey, way better than Stevie Wonder. And I was like, bro, just stop.
Is he one of those guys that went for what was the boy's name? Jacquees? Is that?
Probably. He probably think Jacquees is the king of R&B, all-time king of R&B.
I think that's the problem.
You got. I think people like that you got to shoot them. I'm just saying, put them out of their misery. Because there's no way their life is going to be any good.
Okay, do you have some in your cup? Because I know Kyrie has some in his.
I just have coffee in mine. I didn't mean shoot them in the literal sense, but like in the figurative sense.
Not shoot them, beat their ass, one or two.
Okay, now we're going to get flagged. These are just jokes, Facebook. Don't take us down.
Yeah, these are just jokes. We're just having fun.
Yeah, I think we were in jeopardy when you used the word SHOOT.
Right, I agree. That's why I had to back it off. I had to back it all the way off because somebody's gonna be like, "They're talking about shooting. We're just kidding."
Bro, I got a coworker. She posted on one of her friends' page. The girl posted a picture of her baby. She literally posted, "He is so adorable. I am coming to steal him." And with heart emojis. And she got put in jail for 24 hours.
Wow. Facebook, stop.
You probably already got an alert coming across.
No, we good. We good. I think we're gonna be all right. But that was interesting. Speaking of interesting things, y'all know Drake got a girlfriend now? I know what you're thinking. Ain't that nigga always had a girlfriend? Not according to him. According to him, those have just been friends and hookups. And now he is official girlfriend.
So what makes it official?
Well, he brought it out on stage at a concert. At the festival that he hosts every year. He brought it out on stage and was like, "This is my girlfriend. This is my boo. Her name is Keisha Shantae."
Okay, Keisha Shantae.
I was like, "Oh, okay." I guess I should probably show a picture of Keisha Shantae. She's a singer.
I could say, is she a singer, a rapper? What is she?
She's a singer. She sings.
Sings,
and she's from Canada. And she loved Drake. She said, me and him will never part. Mikey, what's the song? I don't know the song. What'd you say, cuz? You muted.
Why you keep muting him?
As we were saying in the black church, sang Keisha.
Am I muted? Because I said that a minute ago. Sang babies.
There she go. That's Keisha Shantae.
Man,
I kind of like a young Trina.
Trina?
Yeah, she's like a young Trina.
I was thinking more Lauren London.
Yeah.
Well, Keisha's
giving me Lauren London vibes.
Keisha's a nice looking lady.
She is. She's on the eyes.
That's why I said I hope they make it.
Well, he seemed like, listen, he has never, now I will, to his credit, he has never brought anybody out on stage and never announced that he's got a girlfriend. In fact, the rumor is that when he said, Kiki, do you love me? That's who he was talking about. He calls her Kiki as a nickname or whatever.
Bruh, I'm not buying that story.
You're not buying that one?
No, because he was chasing after that boy's mama back after Kiki, do you love me?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Maybe him and Keisha wasn't official. And maybe she was like, I ain't fooling with you.
Okay.
He was chasing after somebody's mama and he didn't catch her?
No, it didn't work out.
I think a lot of people caught her.
Damn. Did the boy make it to the league?
She's with an NBA player now, ain't she?
I thought she was.
I mean, there's rumors that she's dating a Ja Morant or whoever. I don't know.
Her son older than him. No, they almost the same age.
They're about the same.
I would say that same age.
That ain't a good look, by the way.
Baby, come to bed. No, we playing Xbox. I'll be in there in a minute.
Well, that happened with another famous couple we know.
Ooh.
You don't know the other famous couple that happened with?
Was that a couple? But no, that happened with the son.
Oh.
He just slapped the shit out of somebody on stage not too long ago.
No, now see, don't do that. That.
Trying to say August.
That's not the same
August.
thing.
They was playing PlayStation together. He played PlayStation, then went up there and knocked his mom off, came back down to play PlayStation with his buddy again.
Hey, I'm gonna run to the kitchen, get me a Lunchable. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, in Mama's room.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wow.
Meanwhile, in Mama's room. I don't want that in my mental Rolodex.
That is not what she said happened. She said she provided healing for him.
Oh.
You know, I don't have a clue as to what you guys are talking about.
Yes, you do. It's August. The month and the person.
Oh, you're talking about
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Question. In the month of August, does Will just like go, I'm going on vacation? I don't even want to look at you this rest of this month.
Oh, wow.
Because the whole month, they'd be like, what day is it? August.
Oh, my gosh.
He got skipped the whole month. Just leave. Just
like right at the top of the month. What day is it? August 1st. What day is it? August 5th.
Do you go through the whole house and rip that month out?
You just rip it out of every calendar.
But also in September is when Pac died too, right? Did Pac die in September?
Damn. So the whole 60 days, he probably September. That's probably why he films a lot of his movies during August and September. He's like, I don't even want to be in the house. I'm just gonna be doing something different during August and September. That's bad, man. You know what? I blame Cuz for all of this.
Yeah, I just had to check. He did die September 13th.
Yeah, I blame Cuz for all this. Stay old. Try to make it work. Totally Cuz's fault.
I could not agree more or less. I couldn't agree any less.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably got Alexa that don't tell him the month, just say the day.
Speaking of weird story.
Yeah, Alexa's like, it is 37 days till October.
Does he change it to a language that he don't know? And it is, you say August in a different language, so he don't know that it's August because he puts it in German or something like that.
Slang. But you know though. But you know in your heart. In your heart, you know though. I got another weird story for y'all tonight. This is a crazy story too. First of all, if you can't handle your liquor, you shouldn't go on Drink Champs. Let's start with that. The show with Nori. And Nori, by the way, Nori does an amazing job of getting the truth out of you while you're drunk.
Anybody can get the truth out of you when you're drunk.
No, they can't. Not anybody. But he does get the truth out of people while they're drunk.
He be having alcohol and weed. Everything is going on.
It's rough. It's rough. And that incapacitation is not good for people. And so Irv Gotti was on there the other day talking about how in love he was with Ashanti and how hurt he was when he found out that she was with Nelly. What Irv forgot to mention was that the whole time he was in love with Ashanti, he was already married to a woman.
That article said that clown was sitting on the couch with his wife watching the NBA. What's that? NBA.
Regular NBA game.
NBA game. And then they're like, well, and tonight we have Nelly with Ashanti on his arm. He's like,
he was hurt.
Now you comfortable at home with your wife, and you up there saying, how's she gonna be at the game with the next man?
Because he was in love.
But the rest of that article said that somebody he was knocking off. So basically, he was saying that Ashanti was a side chick.
There's too much going on in Murder Inc. Y'all gotta calm down. It's too much. That's too much.
And somebody said,
"I thought we making songs. What y'all doing?"
Somebody said maybe that's the reason why she didn't get her master's.
What?
Ashanti's master's.
Was she after a master's?
Yeah, I don't know if she can get access to him because he just sold the masters to Murder Inc. for like $200 million.
Well, that's what you get for
once. Jay's not the only lost one in the bunch. I was looking at y'all like, what the fuck? She dropped out of school?
Right. Tell Nelly to get your masters for you.
Nelly probably could get him for. He can probably get that for.
They ain't even dating no more.
Be a good Samaritan.
They dated for years though. They dated a long time. You was like, man, how come they ain't married?
Nelly be like, how bad you want him?
Why do guys string girls along for a long time?
Because they let them.
Y'all agree with that?
They don't set a standard. They just keep going along for the ride.
I yield the remainder of my time to Jay Joyner.
Jay, you believe that? Because the woman won't set a standard?
I have nothing to add.
Oh, now you got nothing to add. The women need you. When the women need you most, now you're going silent. This is the second time tonight you done left women hanging. First side chicks had to take a beating. Now this.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
Wow.
Typically, that's what they do to side chicks.
Jay, if you're going to hold on to your title,
Defenders of the earth.
you know you got to actually defend. Like, what are we doing right now?
I think most listeners to this here podcast know where I stand on all of those issues.
That's true, but you still have to defend them when they need defending.
I don't think they need defending. I don't think so.
Mama Noah just said that women.
You don't think Batman didn't go back to Gotham City because he had already been there, right? Every time they shine the light, he came back to Gotham City.
He come running.
Come on, Batman.
Mama Noah just said it's all women's fault for letting the dude string you along as long as you've been strung along. I think Ashanti and Nelly dated almost a decade. See,
I'm just saying.
Maybe, just maybe, she strung him along.
That's a good point.
Okay, that's fair.
Because she's still not married.
But see, she'll mess around and get married like Cassie. Cassie was with Puffy all them years, never married her, and as soon as she got with the next dude, married, children, and moved on with a successful life.
Is it successful?
It's a lot more successful than all these other chicks holding on to Puffy, thinking they gonna be the one to be marriage material.
Yeah, that Young Miami thing is gonna end bad. They're on a boat right now in the middle of nowhere, and she acting like she's the first lady of Bad Boy. I don't know. I think to some degree what Mama Noise is saying is correct. Women got to set a standard and be like, I'm not gonna just sit here and wait on you. Either we're gonna do something or we're not. I know Cuz don't like that, but
I agree with Mama Noise.
Yeah, I think I agree too.
She a woman, so she know.
Yeah, listen to the women.
Yeah, hard to fight against them. Is that what the women said?
And OJ did it. I don't know why I brought that up.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought that one up. It just
I don't know why I brought that up either, but just felt like
to break the moment, you had to throw OJ out.
Well, the tension, it was tense in here.
Because he ain't been in the news in a while, so
I gotta tell you, some of these picnic passes tomorrow are gonna be hilarious. We coming in hot tomorrow, right out the gate. They are funny. I got a sneak peek on some of them. They are funny. Shout out to you and Al.
Been a good week, man. Some good ones came across this week.
Good ones came across this week.
There's one of my favorite ones. I watch it every day. It was funny as hell. The little white woman in the store. That's
funny. That one was funny.
That was classic.
I'm looking forward to debuting that one tomorrow.
It was the sound that she made. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have some good material to last for a while.
We got some good ones tomorrow. Because what are you distracted by? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Do we need to blink twice if you're in trouble or if something's wrong and we need to send somebody after you? Okay, he hadn't blinked. He ain't blinked yet. He
ain't blinked. So
that's good. That's good. Is everything okay? Because you look so serious.
Mama Noah said he had the experience. I think threw him off.
I'm good.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You know, since Mama Noah said he had experience, he done changed.
Church folks say I'm yet holding on.
Okay, that's good.
I'm still
holding on. Ooh. We've come full circle.
And I will never let go of his hand.
I remember that song. What were the church choir requirements? You had to have a big girl that could sing. You had to have a big breasted girl that could sing. I'm trying to think.
One ugly soprano that could out-sing everybody.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Could sing. Just be like, my God, you can sing. Nobody wants to date you, but you can sing though.
That was a requirement.
But all of them had to be able to shake their head like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 At least one person that can hit a high note.
Now I do miss that from old choirs. Old choir. Somebody hit that one note way out of left field.
Yeah. At the end of the night. Yeah. You had to have at least one tenor that could sing that didn't have all his teeth.
One old tenor that is his shirt was never buttoned up right.
Right. And he couldn't sing, but it was a mercy thing. It was a mercy thing. He just because the choir's an open forum, Ron, everybody can join.
Not now.
As long as you've been baptized and you ain't got no babies out of wedlock.
Not
Lies.
nowadays. Nowadays
Okay.
they have auditions.
They have auditions now?
You
Wow. Well, that's for praise team. If you can't just get on the praise team like that. Praise
know,
team, you got
most
auditions.
churches nowadays don't have choirs.
Right.
All they have
right.
is praise teams.
I thought you was gonna say a DJ. Yeah, I just knew you were gonna say they got DJs now playing
They
music
got-
in the back.
Well, now it's almost
They
the
got
equivalent.
DJs, but they call them sound technicians.
Right. It's almost the equivalent, Ron, because a lot of churches sing what they call stems. So like they'll get the soundtrack from a popular gospel song with the background vocals and the music, and then they'll sing to that. So because they can't afford no musicians, so they'll just get the stems and sing to that.
You mean tracks?
Well, some people call them tracks. Musicians call them stems because they play to them.
Oh, it's like karaoke.
Like they may have one piano player and that's it, but they ain't no drummer or organist or nothing else. So they'll have the stems playing and it sound like a full choir thing.
I'm gonna go with Mama Noise. It sound a little like karaoke.
I'm just saying.
It really is church karaoke.
Oh, okay.
Because they be looking around like, start the track.
Well, you gotta be smoother than that, Mama Noise. You can't just start the track. You gotta be smoother than that.
You just got to stand there and not be.
Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord, saints.
So they can't, they can't do mic check.
No. You can't do that. Yeah. Praise the Lord, saints.
Mm.
We come with the mighty rushing wind with the fire of holy baptizing, and then you go full blast with it.
Now y'all wonder what happened with that one church we looked at. They started playing the booty music song when everybody was watching. Somebody had the wrong Bluetooth on that day.
Boy, that was terrible.
Yeah, you shouldn't be playing your stems from Spotify. You should probably play it from like an actual. Spotify is random sometimes, especially if you ain't paid your bill.
You ain't paid that bill. They'll be like,
if you ain't paid your bill, you don't really have as much control as you think.
Here are your top choices.
You mess around and play a commercial about Viagra. Now that would be funny. Right in the middle of the message. Blue Chew will help you get your heart on. You're like, wait, what? Pastor, what you preaching about this Sunday?
Now you're gonna mess around and you're gonna link it to the pastor's actual laptop, and when them screens gonna pop up, you ain't gonna want her.
Yeah, it can be ugly. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Oh man, I think I'm a barbecue this weekend.
Sounds good.
Mom Noise, you fish fry again today?
I'm not gonna fish fry every Friday.
That's what you said 2 weeks ago, and you did it 2 Fridays in a row.
Yeah, 2 Fridays in a row, Mama.
That was a request of
She might request it again.
It was a request 2 Fridays in a row.
Yeah, she might request tomorrow too.
That might be her thing down in
she
the
ain't gonna
bloody.
request it when she know Lloyd is grilling.
No, remember the 2 weekends ago, you fried fish on Saturday and he grilled over the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could happen.
What she wants.
She gets to choose too.
Yep.
You don't get to
go back and slaughter that hog and get.
There's no slaughtering of hogs. There's no slaughter.
Well, you know what, Al.
It's not that country.
Speaking of,
it's that country.
Speaking of, did y'all see all the people in an uproar with their panties in a ruffle? Because Gordon Ramsay made the TikTok of him at a lamb farm, pretending like he was hunting a lamb. Like, ooh, you're gonna be good on the grill.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be good or something? Oh, they in an uproar. They want his job, his career.
Really?
How y'all think y'all want these lamb chops?
It's just Peter now.
Were they not familiar with the process?
I mean, they like not knowing.
Because there's only one way to get lamb chops.
You got
to slaughter the lamb.
Was it like, Peter coming out there?
And yes, they were serious.
I feel like Gordon Ramsay is the kind of chef that would strongly suggest that you kiss his ass. Like, I feel like he wouldn't have any issue whatsoever. Just because even with the accent, you guys can't kiss my ass. You can't. It's okay.
I would be very surprised if I hear an apology.
I wouldn't apologize. Not for that.
Yeah, what would you apologize for? I mean,
right. Tell the truth.
I mean, he didn't actually show you killing the lamb, did he?
He never put his hands on him. He was just walking through the pen like, oh, yeah, you're going to be the one, blah, 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 blah.
Speaking of murder, I got to ask y'all a question because we had an interesting conversation last night in our family talk time. We've been having a family talk time nightly. And last night's conversation took an interesting turn. So I want to ask you a question. Do you think Scar from The Lion King is the most ruthless Disney villain ever? And here's my case for him being the most ruthless villain ever. Scar literally looked his brother in the eye and murdered him. Then blamed the murder on his son, and then tried to murder the son twice, all while enslaving the mother and all of her friends. He literally picked out an entire group of lions and said, "Y'all work for me now."
Is there any other Disney villain close?
I couldn't think of one. Now, somebody mentioned the one from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. They tried to set that little girl on fire. I said, "Okay, I'll stall you out on that. That's bad."
Scar's still the worst because he actually told the kid, "I killed your father."
Then he came back and Then he told him, looked him in his eye, said, "By the way, I killed your daddy." I couldn't think of a worse villain from Disney.
There is none.
That's what I was trying to explain to Mama Noise last night. She was like, "Well, they all bad, you know." I said, "No, Mama Noise. Attempted murder ain't the same as actual murder."
Think about it. He's a pimp. He's a murderer. He basically did slavery. I mean,
you can get him on conspiracy to murder, actual murder, first degree murder.
He's literally every black movie that you've seen. Boys in the Hood, Men's in Society. He's literally everything. So, Mama Noise, he's the worst by far.
You know what? Disney movies aren't as wholesome as they appear to be. You got dead mamas, murders, attempted murders. This is what we telling. This is what we showing our kids.
Well, Walt Disney had issues.
He was crazy.
I'm just saying.
His mama had passed on, so he made sure that almost all the animation there was no mama represented.
I mean, right from the jump, he killed off Bambi mama. He killed off, I think, them Fox and the Hound kids. Mama was gone. He wasn't afraid to kill off a Disney princess mama at all. All them mamas was gone.
It was almost a requirement. All princesses, as long as you know that you can't have parents.
He tried to poison Snow White and Sleeping Beauty.
Sad part, Mama Noise, there's actually an article out there that ranks the 25 Disney villains, and Scar's number one.
Scar's number one. He's got to be number one. When you look a man in the eye and kill him, that's some gangster stuff.
Who's number two? Hold on. Let me get down to the bottom.
I couldn't think of nobody worse than Scar. I said, man, that dude is ruthless. Matter of fact, he looked him in the eye and told him before he killed him. He said, "Don't turn your back on me, sir."
Okay. Kyrie, how long is your list, for crying out loud?
He's trying to find it, Mama. No, he's doing the best he can.
I mean, is it the top 100?
I thought about Maleficent.
I just put it in the text.
But who did she actually? She didn't really kill nobody, did she?
I ain't see it.
She cursed the whole town. Remember?
Why do I have a text about douche?
It must have came from Jay. It come from Jay.
It's a long ass text about douche too.
See, it came from Jay, or either it's in your news feed now because you done talked about it on the show.
Oh, I don't want to know this. Why are you saying this?
Because he wants you to know all that lovely information
that I want to have in my mental Rolodex.
He wants you to have all that lovely information he got rolling around in his head.
Listen, why do we need to know who douching?
I don't need to, you know. And what's really bananas about all of that is that doctors don't even recommend for females to do it. So there's that.
Who'd you say? What was number 2?
He said Maleficent or whatever her name is.
Maleficent, yeah.
That sounds like Thugnificent.
Disney's got some gangster folk though.
I can't name one Disney show I've ever seen.
You let your baby watch Disney?
Oh, my baby loved Disney. She has all the Disney movies. We got them all on DVD. But I've never sat down with her and watched that mess. Never. That was a mama's job. I couldn't get down with that.
Well, I watched them. That's true, Anthony Bruce. Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, she was dark too. She was like
it's in the oven.
She was like the Jeffrey Dahmer of villains, of children's villains.
Yep. Cannibalistic. She was a cannibal.
She killed and ate children. That's a whole nother level.
I mean, listen.
So what did you watch anything with your baby? Cuz? Like no Clifford the Big Red Dog, no Sesame Street, none of that? Hey, Tom.
I'm not a cartoon kind of guy.
I believe that.
I used to love, the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show and Daffy Duck.
How old are you? The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show?
Well, you don't have to ask how old I am. You know how old I am.
Who calls it that? I think you might be lying because nobody calls it the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show. Like it's tied to a gas station at the end, presented by Exxon Mobil. What are we talking about right now?
That's exactly what it was called.
It was not. Nobody called it the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show presented by Green Stamps.
It was the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show. What the fuck are you talking about?
Never not one time was it called the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show.
Oh my gosh.
Where the hell you was from, but yes it was.
I don't remember nothing being called a Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show. Now maybe that wasn't in my generation.
Your black ass gonna back off of it just a little bit because you were so stern, full chested.
I don't remember it did.
It was adamant.
It was the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show
with food stamps and green stamps, and it wasn't called that.
It was called the. Hold on, I'm going to look this up.
Well, obviously, it wasn't one of your favorites because you don't even know the name of it.
The Bugs Bunny show in 1960. So you are old. You old as hell.
Oh, I wasn't even born yet. So I mean,
it says between 68 and 78 is what they called it. The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour.
Mr. Noise.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Noise.
Mr. Noise.
Sit there and patiently try to figure out how you gonna come back.
I think you
off of that full-throated, full-chested.
I gotta back down.
Is that
back down.
How old are you? How old? What?
I mean, is that
You're still old? You're still old. Ain't nothing changed just because you got the name right.
Wow, no apology or nothing. Just you got the
I mean, I don't need to apologize. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, old man.
Wow.
I'm sorry, old man. You were correct.
But I really wasn't a big cartoon. I mean, I like the Flintstones. Don't misunderstand me. I like the Flintstones.
There you go. Now you preach.
I really wasn't a big cartoon person.
Now you preach.
My dad had me outside cutting grass. He didn't let me sit in the house watching cartoons.
You don't want to cut grass.
Huh?
You can cut grass and watch Flintstones too. You can watch cartoons. You ain't got to choose.
We didn't just cut grass. We had to edge and trim and sweep and
well, you must be slow as hell because I did all those things and still watch cartoons.
Well, you let me finish talking, goddamn it. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Guess he told you.
He said something.
After we were finished doing our yard, he started thinking of shit to do. We'd go back behind the house and clear off the back lot behind our house. We load up the lawnmower, go over there and cut the churchyard. I mean, he just wanted us to do work. He did not want us laying around talking about watching cartoons.
So he just said, so basically you saying trying to say he's abusive.
Huh?
So basically trying to say he's abusive. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that wasn't abusive at all. That was teaching. And every Saturday morning, I'm up, waiting, just waiting, answering my pants. I can't wait till 8 o'clock so I can get out there and cut my grass. I wake up at 6 o'clock looking at my alarm. Is it 8 o'clock yet? Is it 8 o'clock yet? Because I can't wait to cut my grass. That's a very true statement.
You mean right now you do that? You do that right now?
Every Saturday.
But you only got like a spoonful of grass.
You go out there and cut that grass, and you see how many spoonfuls it is.
Let me be very clear about something that you just said. Let me be very clear about something you just said because you're talking about every day I want to cut my grass.
Every Saturday.
Lies.
No, I don't have to lie. I'm gonna tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Every Saturday. And
Lies.
the truth. Here's the truth.
Let me tell you why you're lying.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Let me tell you why you're lying. Because ain't nobody getting up in hot ass Texas talking about I want to cut my grass.
Today, you can say whatever you want to say. Today, Mr. True Green came by and did my fertilizer. And as a part of the fertilizer, you're supposed to water the grass the day of the fertilizer. Well, if I water my grass today, then I won't be able to cut my grass in the morning. So I'm holding off on watering my grass because I'm so anxious and ready to cut my grass and do my edging in the morning.
Ain't we humans the damnedest people? We fertilize and water our grass so it can grow just so we can get our black asses out and cut it. We interesting people.
We are really interesting.
And Tara, you are correct. My daddy used to have us up out there at 6 a.m., but there was no HOA back then. I have to wait until 8 o'clock, or else they
Find your tail.
A noise ordinance. Yeah.
Put a note in your mailbox, and then
that's the only reason why I wait until 8, or else I would try to beat that song a little bit more and be out there early.
Do they come back real nice and docile? Mr. Joyner, we sure appreciate you being a part of our community. What we'd like you to do, though, if
first warning, they slide a note in your mailbox.
They don't even talk to you. They just slide a note in there.
They won't
like
confront you at all. They won't confront you at all. They're gonna send it in the mail.
Oh, they're gonna send an email.
Everything has to be documented.
Yeah.
So what if you break some of the rules? They're gonna try to put you out of the community?
No, they're gonna fine you.
So how many fines are you allowed to get?
However many your pocketbook can hold.
I was going to say you're gonna keep paying for them.
What if I don't pay the fine?
Then they will put a lien on your house.
What, the lien?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I wonder how far somebody's willing to take that.
Lord, you like to have a drop for that.
A drop for that for somebody taking your house?
Yep.
Yeah, call pull up.
I mean, it depends on the aggression that you're talking about. Like if you're talking about how I'm gonna handle it.
Yeah, that's the HOA president knocking on Jay's door.
HOA never has to complain about my yard, ever.
Because he gets up every Saturday and cuts the grass, so they ain't got to measure it.
What kind of boring ass life do you have that you out here measuring people's grass to see if it meets the HOA standards?
Well, they got a group of Karens that go around and check the measurement of everybody's grass.
Get your life together. Get your whole life together.
They don't measure the grass, but they do count your weeds. If you got too many weeds in your grass, then they go.
What kind of boring life do you have that's a part of your daily agenda?
I want to count the weeds.
You can't have a high weed to grass ratio.
In order for that ratio to work, who the hell counting the grass blades?
I mean, listen,
that's a pathetic life right there. That is a pathetic life.
They ride around in the golf cart and they take their notes. We know who they be.
And you know who the dry snitches are. Your next door neighbor to be like.
We know them. We know. I know where they live. You know.
Like 3 more weeds and.
I'm burning everybody down to try to come take my house. I'm gonna be no neighborhood.
What if my house is paid for?
What's the point?
They can still sell my house.
Yeah.
Lean on your house for you to pay them.
You move into a community with a homeowners association.
Yeah, they are very powerful.
So I'm just in this community, renting to own, but not own really. Because if I get out of line, they're gonna take my house.
Pretty much.
I'm just borrowing.
It's your house, but you have to take care of it.
What if I want to take care of it? What if I want to take care of it the way I want to take care of it?
Listen, Mr. Miller. Listen. A home for most Americans is an investment. It's our biggest investment that most Americans will ever have. So when you buy at a certain dollar range, you don't want no Negro coming through there painting his house blue and with purple shutters.
You don't want nobody coming through with a high weed to grass ratio.
You don't want nobody coming through there. Everybody else in the neighborhood got wood fence, and now all of a sudden they put up a vinyl white fence. You don't want that. You want the property value to be protected.
They want y'all to perform. It's my house.
That's my house.
Listen, you
can barely afford the house.
It's your house, but it's not your neighborhood.
I mean,
you guys can talk.
Ain't that where I bought the house in that neighborhood?
It's your house, but not your neighborhood.
You guys can talk all the shit you want. When you buy at a certain dollar range, you appreciate the fact that your value is being protected. You don't want to lose value.
Because I don't care what the value is, I still bought it. It's still mine.
It's not necessarily the dollar range because there are
communities.
No, it's not. Because it might be in Texas, but it's not here in Louisville. Because there are communities with homes at 125,000 that have homeowners associations.
Yeah, it's one's less than that.
Here in Louisville, it's not the dollar range.
That's not the case in these zip codes.
So you saying I say, man, I afforded my house. I can afford it. As long as I don't put up no vinyl fence, I got to put up a wood fence.
Do they help you pay for the wood fence?
Heck, no.
Yeah, there's stipulations on how tall the fence can be. It all depends.
So they don't help you pay for nothing, but they got an opinion about everything.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Until you put in on my mortgage payment, you ain't got shit to say to me.
You can resent the HOA, and some people do resent the sternness of the HOA or the pettiness of the HOA. But the reality is, when it comes time to sell that mother hubber, you appreciate the fact that you can get top dollar on that house.
Do I?
That's only done because the neighborhood has been kept up. Period. That's just a fact. As the neighborhood goes down, then so does your value.
What? Ain't nobody got no wash machine in the front yard?
What you don't want to do is pay $200,000 and 5 years later, you can only sell it for $150 because the neighborhood's going to shit. You don't want that.
There's rules. You can't grill in your front yard. You can't park on the street. Can't have more than 2 vehicles in your driveway. It all depends on homeowners association.
And that's the main reason why we did not pick one that had one in these neighborhoods.
And what Anthony Bruce said, your house affects my house value. That's a fact. And even if you don't have an HOA in your neighborhood, your neighbor's house affects your value.
I know it does.
No, we agree with that part.
But I still ain't. That's the other reason I go to the HOA. Until they decide they're gonna put money on my house, they can kiss my ass.
That's a good stance to have. I mean,
I gotta pay this. They didn't pay that damn bill. Shit,
and
they
they're
didn't
not
get that
gonna
loan.
and they're not gonna pay your bills. They're just trying to protect your value. They're not trying to pay your bills. They're just trying to protect your value.
And they're gonna plow the street in front of your house.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna plow your driveway, but they'll plow the street in front of your house.
And also you got to make sure you pay those fees, those homeowner association fees. But so they ain't helping you pay nothing.
That's where the plowing comes from. And
well, they will only plow here in Texas. I'm speaking for Texas. They will only plow your neighborhood if you're in a gated community. If you're not in a gated community, those are still city streets. So the city still has to plow the neighborhood. But once you put a gate up, get it off into a private community, then the private community is responsible for the plowing.
Cool. Now, I don't know your living situation. So say, for instance, you didn't live in a gated community. What does your HOA fees go for? What do the HOA fees, how are they applied? What is the purpose of it?
Well, we actually
if you're not in a gated community and they're not doing snow removal and things of that nature, what do the fees?
We actually get an annual budget on what's all covered. Entryways are covered. The upkeep of the entryway. Nothing worse than going to neighborhoods.
Landscaping and all that at the entry to the community.
I have some back in Jackson, Mississippi. Presidential Hills back in Jackson, Mississippi used to be a nice neighborhood. You go there now, and the P is gone, and the R is gone, so it no longer says Presidential Hill. I mean, it's falling apart. So that's taken care of. The landscaping is taken care of. Our pond is taken care of.
Do they stock it?
There are fish in it, but they don't stock it. But there are fish in it. It's mostly just catch and release. What else is covered? We have a park in the neighborhood that's covered. So the landscaping of that and the wood fence that's around it, that's covered. The sidewalks are covered. The lighting is covered.
What kind of lighting?
Street lights.
The lighting, no, the street lights on the streets are not, but in the park they are covered. And
I was gonna say, I don't think they have too many lights on y'all street, do they?
Well, they are motion censored lights, so they're not always on because people don't want bright lights shining into their house.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute.
What about the club? Do y'all have a clubhouse?
We have a clubhouse, and we have a tennis club, and we have a gym, and all of that's covered.
Gotcha.
So you're really just paying for all that stuff, more so than anything.
Well, you have to understand, those that work on the HOA are actually volunteers. They're not paid. The only people that pay with the HOA are those that handle the finances, which is at a corporate office. That's not a part of the people that's in the neighborhood.
Right.
Nobody in the neighborhood's paid, so they actually
Right.
ride
They
around.
just know it's hell.
They actually ride around their go-karts taking notes as volunteers.
Yeah, they're just nosy as hell.
I mean,
Those are the kids. Those are the kids that didn't get picked for shit in class. Like they last a kickball, sit at your own table in the lunchroom. They say, "We're gonna get you back."
Listen, they are snitches. You are correct. But it's a good thing. It really actually is a good thing.
Snitches get stitches.
I'd have to have somebody. I had to have my cousin come through and holler at the HOA in his own special way.
Once you see Pookie come through the neighborhood, you know what's going on.
Pookie from Richmond. Pookie likes to have good days, so you don't want to talk to about our grass anymore, now do you?
Pookie don't mind riding around looking at weed in your yard.
A lot of the suburbs, especially in Texas, a lot of the suburbs, the neighborhoods are all mostly HOAs.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
You gotta go get you some land, so you don't have to deal with that.
Pretty much, yeah, in Texas, yeah, because most neighborhoods are you got these nice landscape entryways and all the gated communities are obviously HOAs, but yeah, most neighborhoods are protected.
I don't like it. HOAs is like a bad party with alcohol and weed. If you ain't put in on it, you don't really have a lot to say so about it.
I understand how you feel. Honestly, I do. Nobody likes to have to pay the HOA. I mean, there's a fee. I mean, nobody likes to do that, but we do it in order to protect the value of your investment.
What did they do prior to HOAs historically? Like when we were growing up, they didn't always had HOAs. So what did we do? How did we protect the neighborhoods back then?
Well, values were not protected back then because you could paint your house whatever color you wanted to paint it. You didn't have to.
But did the value of your house go down because I painted what I wanted to paint my house?
Yeah, yeah. And then you can turn around. And then you can turn around and park your car up on the grass and jack a motor up in the tree. You can do whatever you want.
But that was in the hood.
No. In most neighborhoods down south, you could do that because there was no HOA. Nobody was going to say anything.
Well, why do I care if you want to put your car in your yard? Why do I care?
Because when you put a for sale sign in your yard, and the people ride through the neighborhood say that's a nice neighborhood. We want to live over there in whatever acres that is, green acres or whatever you want to call it. And they ride through the neighborhood and they see a motor strung up and they see the grass dead because they've been parking cars on it. Nobody wants to buy in that neighborhood unless you have no other choice. I mean, if you have choice, you don't want to do that. You want to go where you're.
Because not Alfonso. What's the boy's name? Ricardo and Raul was working on the car in the yard. This nice house that is everything I've ever wanted in the house. I don't want it because they're across the street working in their yard.
I mean, maybe not in Pine Bluff because y'all don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying.
There's a lot of people that don't give a fuck.
No, that's not true. Not true. Especially where you live in the great state of Texas, it's not true. People do care.
Okay.
People care.
First of all, ain't shit great about Texas.
Well, I mean, I don't disagree with what you just said, Mr. Albee.
You described it as the great state of Texas.
That's because that's what they call it. I'm just repeating what they say. That's all I'm doing. But
right.
Texas is a very proud state now. What they proud
That is
of,
true. That part is true.
I don't know, but they're very proud of Texas.
Proud of what?
Huh?
Proud of what?
Proud of what? I mean, I'm just telling you they're proud. There's nothing to ride around in neighborhoods to see a big, a lone star up on somebody's fence or a lone star up on somebody's door. They're proud of that damn star. It's the truth.
It's hot. The heat is wonderful. Tar said it's hot and the heat's wonderful, so there's that. Oh my God.
Tara lives here in Texas. She knows
She
what I'm
lives
talking
in what you call the great state of Texas.
about. There's some proud folks here in Texas. I don't know.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
I have lived all over the country, and I've never seen people as proud as they are here in Texas.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Reminds me of the one I love.
Tower, you like this heat for real? Are you joking? Man, I mean, I don't like the cold either, but God damn, it's hot here.
It's hot. It's hot.
You can go somewhere else and it got to be this hot now.
It's hot, man. It's hot.
But you are correct. I don't like the cold either. I have lived in it, but I don't. It gets a little old. It gets a little old scraping windows, scraping your windshield.
Wow.
Sliding to work and sliding back home. That gets a little old.
Yeah, the cold can be a bit rough too. Now I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
That ice and snow and that could be a lot too.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
But this heat in Texas with no rain, this ain't no joke.
Yeah.
We haven't seen measurable rain in how long? It's been a long time. Been a long time.
Yeah.
In fact, honestly, I believe from Texas going west, I believe we're going through a serious change of climate.
Oh, for sure.
I don't believe we're going to have water out west before long. I just don't think that it's going to be able to sustain the population.
What do you mean we're not going to have water? What do you mean?
Well, the rivers are drying up. The dams are drying up. Lake Tahoe.
So you think you're just going to go to Lake Tahoe and they're going to turn it into a skate park?
Lake what's the Hoover Dam? The Hoover Dam is Colorado River. Colorado River. These places are drying up. And without water, you can't sustain life. Right now, it was on the news today, Nebraska is fighting Colorado for water. States are starting to have battles. Well, Texas has always had battles with Oklahoma for water. Water rights. Lake Mead. Yeah, Lake Mead. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. My tower, God dog it. Super smart. Yeah, so I think water is going to be an issue moving forward. I really do, seriously.
Shout out to global warming.
Some say it doesn't exist, but okay.
Help me make sense for those who say it. Then help me make sense, because
the Bible says it won't be water, but fire.
Was it this hot when we were kids? Y'all remember it being this hot? Because we would go outside all day. Was it that hot? Was it 100 degrees?
I think we could just tolerate it better.
That might be true.
We didn't have a problem with water hoses on the outside of the house.
Yeah, I would say there have been many cities and states this summer that have recorded, and I can say countries as well, hottest temperatures ever recorded in those specific places, like the United Kingdom, London. They've recorded some of the hottest temperatures in the last 30 days that country has ever recorded.
Well, supposedly, here in the United States, Las Vegas and Arizona was supposed to be the hottest places. Well, Texas has been beating them every day at 104, 105, 107 degrees. We're hotter than Las Vegas.
Yeah. I just don't remember as a kid. Either I didn't care, or it's like you said, we could tolerate it better. But I don't remember it being like unbearably can't go outside hot.
Well, and we have become so air conditioned. We're so used to air conditioning. Most people don't do without AC. And back then, you was lucky if you even knew somebody that had AC.
Boy, let the AC go out in the church today and see how many people walk out.
Oh, that service is over.
Can't do it. Yeah.
He might as well give a benediction immediately. Yeah, that sermon is over.
Look, they sitting in church with their hand up now, see if they feel the breeze.
He could be right in the middle of the message. And then God said, you hear a boom, 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 boom.
And it was normal to have a church fan back in the day. If you're a church fan and now, you're thinking, what the hell is wrong with these people?
AC, when I was a kid in the little old church, AC was, propping windows up on both sides.
Right. Wow. Well, no, we're not doing without AC now.
No, we're not used
We're not living that life no more.
No, we're very spoiled.
What's the most spoiled thing we've shifted from when we were growing up to now? Is it AC or is it like TV?
I think it's food.
I think it's always had food, Albie.
No, I'm saying now you got a whole generation. I don't eat beans. I ain't eating no beans. I ain't eating no fried bologna sandwich.
Okay, so we do have more options. I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Yeah, we've shifted our diets for sure.
Because back in Mississippi, you was either gonna eat some fried catfish, some fried chicken, or you was gonna get in there and eat you some vegetables, some greens, some beans, some potatoes, some tomatoes.
Well, here's the reality. Back in the day, you ate whatever was cooked.
Right.
There were no multiple options, or if you go a different route than your parents. No.
And it wasn't a whole lot of restaurant choices.
Right.
If you had a Western Sizzler, you were doing good.
How did we get to that? What happened where restaurants, like we got to the place where we like, ooh, we need another restaurant, another one, and another one, and another one. How'd that happen? As society, like, are we just lazier?
The demand for options, the demand for increased income. More people make more money now than ever before, and people want more options. It's a part of living in certain communities. Have access to services. You want to have access to restaurants and stores. You don't want to have to drive across town to go to the grocery store.
Right. We definitely got to the place where we value those options above everything. Yeah, we value those options above everything. I was going to say,
people choose neighborhoods based on their proximity to amenities, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. I was going to say that the thing that points to the laziness or the shift was the TV, the way TV is shifted. I'm not sure anything reflects it better than that, because it was them 4 channels, and you picked one for that night. You didn't get up changing it every 5 seconds. That was the channel. What we watching tonight? ABC. Whatever's on ABC, that's what we watching.
And because of that, we were forced to watch a lot of white shows, even though
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I under the guise of options, I would have never watched Alice or All in the Family or any of that.
I agree.
If I'd had a remote control and I could get them rabbit ears to work the way I wanted to, I probably would have watched something different, but I couldn't. So,
and to that point, but back in the day, my favorite actress was Lucille Ball.
Oh yeah.
My favorite actor was Jerry Lewis, because that's what was on TV.
Wow.
I don't know if I tell anybody.
I don't care what you would do.
You didn't like Jerry Lewis, Mama Noise? Or you didn't like Lucille Ball?
Is that the one who was marrying little girls?
No, that was Jerry Lee Lewis.
Well, you need to clarify it.
He did. He said Jerry Lewis. He said Jerry Lewis.
Well, you know, we didn't say we was doing middle names and stuff, so to clarify the difference between the two.
Oh Lord.
So, Mama, you don't know who Jerry Lewis was?
That's that one who have all them campaigns for little kids.
That's right, telethon.
See, he be campaigning for little kids, and the other one be trying to marry kids.
What is happening right now? What just happened? What just happened?
You put that together.
I mean, because that's the first thing that Chuck Berry said. He said, "My friend Jerry Lee Lewis, he married his wife, and then nobody say nothing." Yeah, sir, but you're black, so somebody gonna say something.
I mean, it was later on before we started really getting black actors. We had Bill Cosby, we had Sidney Poitier.
But Bill didn't really have he didn't have a true black show until the 80s. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he had I Spy, but I Spy was with Robert, whatever his name was. And then he didn't have a true, and then Fat Albert came on Saturdays.
Exactly.
So,
and a show that I think I'm too young to have watched it. But what was the show? The show with Diane Carroll. She was the first black woman lead actress.
Show. What was the name of that show? It wasn't Ma. What was it? It was something else. It was.
She was a nurse. She was a nurse, wasn't she?
Yeah. What was the name of that show?
Julia. Boy, Tara, really
Julia.
Man.
There you go. Julia. I never make a fool of you.
I've never seen Julia, to be honest with you, a full.
Just in reruns. Yeah, just in reruns.
I think it was older.
Yeah.
When I came on.
There wasn't a lot of black shows.
Nah. So we had no other choice but to like the white actresses and white actors.
Yeah. It's
like my wife when she was raised in Jamaica. Everything they watched was American. It was Wahites, everything.
Yeah.
And on Sundays, they played country music. And to this day, my wife loves country music.
Wow, Tara went way back. She said Mannix. Goodness gracious.
What was that?
Mannix he was like it was a drama, right? He was a detective or something. He was a detective. No, he was a white detective.
And it was called Mannix?
Mannix, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, she said he had a black secretary. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was probably was it national or was that a regional show?
I think it was on CBS.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. The only detective show that I remember that I liked was
Matlock.
not Rockford File, but what was the other one?
Columbo.
The guy with the bird.
The bird.
The bird.
Oh, you talking about Perry Mason?
No.
No.
Kojak?
No.
He had a bird.
He was like a little New Jersey type slick fella.
Beretta.
Beretta, yeah. He wore a leather jacket all the time.
Tara is on fire tonight. Let me just call it what it is. Tara is on fire tonight. She's on fire. By the way, Beretta killed that. Y'all know Beretta killed that woman. Y'all know that, right?
Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh my goodness. So when did the black shows come? With Good Times? I guess that's when the Good Times and Jeffersons and all that. That's when it came. That was when the Renaissance came.
I'm thinking the 70s.
Norman Lear brought all those in.
Yeah. I don't think it was before the 70s. Not on the regular that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't remember any.
Hale Fisher, never heard of him.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of black shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the cable shows didn't really have a lot of black. They didn't really have a lot of shows, period.
No.
Who? Cable?
Yeah, like Nickelodeon came in with the Nick at Night, and they went back to the 50s. They were showing Donna Reed and Dennis the Menace and My Three Sons and all that.
Right. And see, those were all our shows. We had no other choice but to watch those shows.
Yeah.
My Three Sons and the Leave It to Beavers and the what was the kids where the kids came together to the husband and the wife and they had 8
the Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch, yeah.
Brady Bunch, yeah.
That and the Partridge Family.
Right, we had no other choice but to watch all that while he takes stuff.
I don't remember seeing Mannix and Julia on Nickelodeon. On Nick at Night.
Oh, well, there's that.
Nick at Night. Well, when cable came in, we thought we was living high on the hog. I got cable. I said, all right, cable.
What year do you think you got cable?
79, 78, 79. Because it was the one with the slide thing, and you had to adjust the.
You had about 8, nope, not even that many, about 13 channels.
About 13 channels, yeah. Yep.
And you could stick a card in there, slide it a few times, and get free channels.
You can get free channels, yep. And then we had Spotlight and HBO.
Right.
Box office.
Spotlight, shining bright, day and night. We got all the stars for you. I know you don't remember Spotlight, do you?
She said push button.
Yeah, they had one that was a push button one, little black one, and then they had the other one that was a slide one.
Oh, I had the slide one.
Slide brown one.
Slide brown.
Yeah.
And then I heard that if you shake it the right way, that Playboy channel will come on.
Or stick a card in it.
Yeah, or stick a card in it.
That's what my brother said.
Hear that? Yeah.
I was like, nope.
Or if you just took your head sideways and really concentrate.
Well, but it really didn't matter because in our house, that cable box was downstairs in the in front of in the living room where everybody had access, and then up in my parents' room. So it was like, okay, there was no TVs in your room.
Oh no, we wouldn't get no cable in your room.
No.
Y'all was very excited.
BET and MTV didn't come until the 80s, much later in the 80s, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I remember Michael Jackson making MTV.
Yeah, world premiere video.
Right, that was later.
That was big time. That was a big moment.
The first black video on MTV.
Right.
It was an event where everybody's like, "Oh, if you got it, be in front of the TV." So then we could all start.
Do you remember how often they played his videos? MTV.
It seemed like every hour on the hour.
Every hour on the hour. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
like every hour, it was on. It was all the time.
Yeah, they were playing
every hour on the hour. You could watch Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have nothing else.
It was very little
video.
They ain't had no other black artists.
Right, they had a video. It just wasn't as good as Michael's.
Right.
Well,
it wasn't productions like Michael was putting on.
Oh yeah, his was a movie. It really wasn't it wasn't really a video. It was a movie.
Mike paid a grip for that movie.
Somebody did.
Mike paid a lot of money for Thriller.
He was definitely a pioneer in that area.
Now he made a lot of money with Thriller too. So, but they paid a lot of money with Thriller.
Others have tried to do that type of cinema video, but nobody was as successful as Michael was.
No. It was never event TV like Thriller was. It was after Mike did it. It was like, oh, there's a premiere.
Yeah,
and we might tune in to see it maybe if I catch it, but I'm not great. But Mike shut the world down to watch it. Yeah.
Yep.
Mike said there was a movie that I watched on the movie channel, or maybe it was Spotlight, and I've been trying to find that movie ever since. But the movie was about I think she was a prostitute. And the dude was like I don't know what he did, a cop or something. I don't know what he did. But anyway, they bought a lottery ticket. And they bought the lottery ticket and was acting and said they was gonna split the money if they won. And they won, but they couldn't cash in unless they were married. And I've been trying to find that movie ever since, and I ain't been able to find it. This is in the 80s.
Tar probably knows what it is.
Tar might know. That's why I put it out there. Tar. No, it wasn't Nicolas Cage. I don't think it was Nicolas Cage. Because I know the one you're talking about. That's the one with Rosie Perez. But this wasn't with Rosie Perez. Or maybe it was. I just don't remember it. But I thought this was in the early 80s. Or mid to early 80s.
No, the one with Nicolas Cage and Rosie Perez, he won the lottery, but he had promised to split it with the waitress.
Yeah, no, this was
done.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I've been trying to find that movie ever since. I've Googled it. I don't know. I just ain't been able to find it. Can't remember all of them, I guess. Yep. All right, people. We're going to let y'all go. Tomorrow's we'll be in here having a mystery game night sip. And you have to come and find out what that's all about tomorrow. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed a peaceful Black Friday. Should we end on a hymn? I feel like we should end on a hymn because we started on a hymn.
I think it was a very light Friday. I thought that was very refreshing.
It was.
You started off a little rough with that initial conversation about the monkeypox and how that went left.
Well,
but other than that, I thought it was a very light Friday.
I thought it was. By the way, I like your Texas Ranger onesie. What is that? A onesie you got on?
That nigga said a onesie.
No, what is it? Is it a hoodie or onesie? What is it? It looks very comfortable, so I thought it was like a pajama type thing. No, y'all laughing. I'm serious. I'm being serious. I thought it was like a you know how you get like a comfortable onesie or something.
53-year-old Negro in a onesie.
Listen, we got a comedian friend that he buys them exclusively and be wearing them on.
Listen, man, I have bladder issues. I don't have time for a onesie. I got to go. I can't be.
Touche. All right. What I like is what I was trying. That's all I was trying to say. It's very nice. Mama Noise, you got any final comments that you want to share with the people before we go? I see you got your lighting working because you lit up like a Christmas tree now.
It is bright. It is bright and pretty.
You look like you almost like a white woman. There's a lot of light in your face. Is all I was trying to say. I probably should just said that. Said a white woman comment. I apologize, Mama.
Shit, hell, that was too much. That was too much. We need to move on. I'll be your turn. Move on.
We'll give Mama Noise a chance to get her thoughts together. I think I disoriented with the white woman comment.
Excuse me.
Al, you got any final thoughts you want to share with the people?
Nah, shout out to the FBI, man. I know I missed the show yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to them for taking a stance, putting their foot down.
You mean back in Louisville?
What's the pulse of the city with it? Is it does it feel like
they had a celebration last night, and I thought it was
a little premature,
inappropriate. I know folks should be happy about the outcome, but the way they were celebrating, I thought was inappropriate. So, but it's not as loud. They had a gathering at Freedom Way or whatever they call it, Breeway.
Yeah.
Which was nice. I was just talking the other day. I think it was us talking. Like, where's Tamika Mallory?
Yeah.
She and Benjamin were in town. So.
Oh, they pulled up last night.
So.
Well, listen, I'm pleased at what happened. I'm not ready to celebrate yet. Conviction is the only thing I'm willing to celebrate at this point. But I'm pleased. I think so too. Because like we said yesterday, typically the federal government doesn't waste their time with anything unless they know they got you. So
they got you for something.
Yeah, they got you for something. So you're going down for something. So
you may not have paid your taxes in 2013.
Right.
In 2012.
Right.
So they're gonna get you for something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And prayers to Brittany Griner, man. She may be in it for the long haul. So.
Or she may be coming home soon. We don't know yet. Could be coming home soon.
Well, that's the hope and the prayer. That is the hope and the prayer that she'll be coming home soon. So we're not clanking tonight, Tar, but we for sure gonna be clanking tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow night and try to clank away. So y'all pull up on us and clank with us.
Who is that Facebook user?
That's Pumpkin Seed. That's Pumpkin Noise. She out here in these streets, creeping around with her pumpkin seeds and a.
She incognito.
Yeah, apparently a papaya salad using one of her burner accounts.
Right.
Yeah. Facebook user, you know how it is,
That's that Detroit lifestyle.
Yeah, I get it.
You
gotta move different. You gotta move different in Detroit,
Yes, sir.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna, they say.
I say stay out of there so you ain't got to move at all. It ain't my kind of place.
Right. Touche.
They can have that hell home.
Wow. What?
Well, she said, yes, we doing the D. What is that?
Oh, I don't know. She's doing the D.
I don't think she heard it.
Doing like DOING. What? What are you?
Yeah, she didn't hear it. She didn't see it. She typed it, but she didn't hear it. She was like, we doing it in the D. Like, what? I don't think you should say it like that. Like, that's probably inappropriate. I should clean that up. Not say it quite like that.
What's she saying?
She said she's doing it in the D.
I didn't see that. What I don't see.
Yes, we do in the D. Yes, we do
in the D.
Oh,
right. I don't know what that means. Like, what are you talking about?
I thought it
that's
said
how we do in Louisville in the V.
I thought she spell it out. Doing the D. Yeah, she's doing the D.
See?
Right. Don't keep saying the D. The D is multiple meanings.
So men with all y'all testosterone, when somebody start talking about doing the D, then all of a sudden you just, she's talking about it, and just took it.
The fact that
it's ironic that you said that when that phrase actually started from a woman.
How do you know that, Al?
Bring that D here.
Okay, that was Instagram.
Still a woman?
We don't know that she started it.
Boy, you don't want to give credit where credit is due.
Hey, for all we know, it could have been Facebook user.
Or it could have been like Cuz was saying, it could have been the Oyster Club.
What is happening right now? Why are we coming back to that?
What's she talking about?
Stop acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. Hashtag Massengill. You know exactly what.
Wow. Pumpkin seeds in the dark, selling Massengill behind the apartment complex with the pink door. Golly, what's going on with you people?
I'm just saying.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Y'all got too much going on. We're going to have to. I can't be a part of this.
So for the ladies that were not here, I'm going to explain what Mama Noise is talking about.
Oh, Lord.
No, we don't need you to explain.
No, you see what she just said, huh? She trying to figure out what y'all talking about.
Well,
no, I'm gonna tell her.
No, we don't need you to tell
If you pull up as the end credits are rolling,
I know, right? So look, Pumpkin Noise said, "No, oh Lord, okay, no, thank you." See, listen, Pumpkin, all you gotta do is watch the show from beginning to end, and you'll find out exactly what club that Cuz was talking about and all that.
I bet you she knows about it. She's heard of it. She's heard of it. You guys just walk around here living a shelter life, ain't heard of shit.
I've heard of shit. I ain't heard that club.
Shelter life.
I've actually heard of the other thing you said.
I mean,
I've never heard of the club you talk about.
I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of what the hell.
I haven't, but there's that.
I had basic cable. I didn't have the.
No,
right.
I'm lying. We had Spotlight.
Detroit, you damn sure ain't sheltered. Now, that's a lie. Y'all so streetwise in Detroit. Don't even try that.
Don't let her get away with it, cuz.
No, Lord.
Y'all go to church. Y'all go to church, but y'all know them streets too. Facts.
Okay.
Say the devil is busy. The devil is busy.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lie.
Detroit would have nobody in the club if the church folks didn't go.
Wow. Detroit would have nobody in the club if the church folk didn't go? So you mean the church folk are supplying the club and the church?
It's the same in Jackson. You couldn't sell no alcohol if the church folk wasn't there.
That's true.
Yeah, at the juke joint.
BB King's band had to get up early.
Yeah.
On Sundays.
So they was at the juke joint on Saturday night.
Hey, they play Saturday night, go home. Sometimes they didn't go to sleep. They just rolled on into the.
Then they rolled up on the church like Suge Avery.
They go to the bathroom, wash their face off, and then just go and sit over there and
Sitting there Saturday night. So what you gonna preach about tomorrow?
Oh my goodness.
I was married now.
That's why they would take them smoke breaks, because they hadn't had a break from the night to the morning. They was like, we gotta get at least one break.
Okay.
They get at least one break. Come on now. We're on a 12-hour at this point, we're on a 12-hour shift. 11 to 11.
I was married now.
See, Daddy, even sinners can be saved or sold. What's she say? What's her statement she made? Even sinners can be.
It wasn't niggas. It was sinners.
I ain't say niggas, I said sinners.
How about you said that?
See that? There you go.
No, that maybe in Mississippi, the y'all ain't have Dolby surround, so it sounded like niggas.
Oh, no surround sound.
We had Dolby surround here in Arkansas.
Here's me, you keep making fun of Mississippi, and you sitting in Pine Bluff right now.
Back in the day, we had Dolby surround sound. Now we may not have it now. Back in the day, we had it.
Mama Noise blinking for help, y'all. Mama Noise blinking.
Forget Mama Noise. She trying to hate on my state.
Yeah, she feel like she'll get. Look, she feel like she'll get me right back. See, Daddy, even sinners got sold.
You know what, Mama Noise? I ain't taking you. That's why I ain't taking you to the store tomorrow. I want a watermelon. You ain't getting no watermelon now.
That's the highlight of the week. That's the highlight of the week. Going to the store.
Right, right.
Down at the Piggly Wiggly.
We're going to town
Taking
tomorrow.
me to the Piggly Wiggly.
Going in the tag.
Mama, look, Mama Noise is like the last 2 days of your vacation. It was all fun and good, but I'm ready to go home now.
Shannon and I came in there and laid down on the bed and said, I'm homesick. I want a Whataburger sandwich. I said, okay. Okay, then. Hold on, sweetie.
So before you go to town tomorrow to the store, do you get to shower too?
He said, "Go in town."
You know, as I've said previously on this show, unlike Mississippi, we do have running water.
You can't run that water too often, though. Now you gotta have.
We can run as much as we want to. We can run as much as we want to. This ain't Mississippi. This ain't Jackson.
There's a whole bunch of stuff flying around down here. I'm just saying.
Y'all made Dion have to build a whole water system when he moved there. He said, "Yeah, this football players just running through a hose at the end of practice, just running through a hose."
Okay.
You spray them down as they walk through the locker room.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
You know what, Mama Noise? Your hate is not appreciated. Support your husband.
I'm supporting my husband.
First of all, hold on. First of all, what I'm not going to do is take ribbon from somebody who lives in Michigan where y'all had good water in 30 years.
That's Flint. That's not Detroit. That's
Flint. Yeah, Detroit ain't that far behind. Y'all know it.
That's
cold-blooded.
Man, that's like you talking about Big Luke.
That's too much.
Just saying. Michigan ain't gonna come for me. That's what I'm saying. Michigan ain't.
You wrong for that.
I probably am. What is going on right now? My daughter just walked in. What is this you trying to hand to me? What is this?
She's trying to give you a petition to go.
It's live, right?
It's directions to the closest Whataburger in Magnolia, Arkansas. Hint, hint.
Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Tara. We got water for days. That's right.
Right on the Arkansas River, and we got this big old lake or whatever sitting over here.
Drink up then.
Nah, I ain't going down there. I'm just saying.
I am sensitive about the water. I came for you, right? Cuz I apologize. I probably got in my feelings. It's probably it's probably Jay's fault. Somehow it's probably Jay's fault.
No, that was too much, man. I said right off the bat, that was too much.
That was probably
Matter of fact, one of my friends asked me to pray for that today. They said, man, in California, we needed the rain because the water's low out here. And then it's like, why you mad at Flint still ain't got clean water.
How it
Flint
sound
ain't
go?
got clean water, and LA ain't got no water. I mean, it's just bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna be drinking water tomorrow night anyway, so I guess it's okay.
That's your comeback.
What you gonna be drinking tomorrow night?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see.
Oh no.
You need to take a road trip tomorrow, Lloyd.
You would have to.
Are they going to town?
Well,
You know what?
They need to get up early, around 7, about 8 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Head on out, and you can get them babies some Whataburger.
Fire up the truck.
We do it. We might as well go home.
I don't think they got no Whataburger in Little Rock, do they?
No, sir. Magnolia's the closest one.
Oh, no, I'll probably try and go get some Whataburger.
2 hours is the closest one.
2 hours is almost going home.
No, that ain't
No, it ain't.
You 8 hours from home.
You just just keep swimming. Just keep.
Try to do right by people, and this is what you get. It's gonna be all right.
Mr. Noise, serious question. You guys, back home in Mississippi, we're known for our barbecue locally and our fish. When you go back home, what do you get that you can't get here?
Well, I think that we had some catfish that was very fresh. That was really good the other day.
Okay.
So
they have catfish places where you go sit down and eat all you can eat catfish. Or
they used to, but a lot of them didn't survive the pandemic.
Man, when I was pregnant with Hananiah, they had a place in Princeton, Texas that was all you can eat catfish called the
We wasn't talking about Texas, Mom. We was talking about Arkansas.
No, I'm just saying. We talk about catfish. Why you gotta
in Arkansas? In Arkansas.
I heard you the first
Not in Texas.
You act like you ain't here with me.
I am here with you. In Arkansas.
So Mama Noah's on the serious side. They got rid of that all you can eat catfish in Princeton?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah. It didn't survive the pandemic.
I would love to find me an all you can eat catfish here.
Man,
that was actually a nice spot. They had fried green tomatoes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice little spot.
Their Moonlight barbecue in Owensboro. They used to have an all-you-can-eat buffet. Mutton, pulled pork, catfish, but they cut that out too.
Mutton. I like mutton too. Do you guys have pickerel up there? Pickerel? No. Okay.
Where, up in Arkansas?
No, in Kentucky.
Sounds like the most country shit. What is it?
No. They have it in Michigan. Pickerel.
What is it?
Some damn good fish. It's freshwater.
That's a franchise or something?
Say what now?
Is that a franchise or something?
No, it's fish.
But it's called pickled?
Pickerel.
Oh, pickerel. I thought you said pickle. I was like, what the hell is a pickle?
He have an accent, so just
Does he have an accent?
That's at Texasissippi. That's at Texasissippi twang.
I didn't know he had an accent.
Because I just swore he said pickle too. I didn't know what he said.
I thought he said pickle.
Consider the source, Jay. Why you saying C? Consider the source.
Every time I go to Michigan, I get me some fried pickle.
That's a fish?
Yeah.
I thought it was a restaurant.
I thought you said it was a restaurant.
Damn it, I said it was a fish.
No, I didn't hear that part. You might need to enunciate.
You sure it's a fish? Because Google says it's a damn frog.
Oh, it's fish, man.
I've never heard of a fish called pickerel.
I told you.
Man, that's good eat. That's good eat. That's good eat. Yeah.
You
I
like
feel like
it?
you're making
Google
this fish
says
up.
it's a damn frog.
It is a frog.
Okay,
Or it's a weed. They have pickerel
here's
weed.
one says American pickerel.
Fish.
And then there's a chain pickerel.
Fish.
I ain't seen fish.
Here it is. Yeah. Okay.
You found it?
Yeah.
I saw weed. You
Thank
be
you.
smoking
Oh,
that.
look.
Yeah, you smoking that.
Catherine said it's her favorite fish.
But she
I love it too.
admitted to
I love
smoking.
it.
She admitted to smoking the pipe the other day. So
That is true. That is also true.
Consider
Hey, I've been trying to keep the receipts.
Catherine said she was hitting it on
Always
Saturday.
make this is a safe space.
It is a safe space. We're not judging. We just saying.
No,
Catherine,
Al bringing up the receipts.
Mama Noise. Catherine said she smokes that weed.
That's right. Get him, pumpkin.
Catherine says she smokes that Uchi Walla Walla.
Look,
Uchi
we
bang
love
bang.
all you ninjas. Ain't nobody safe on this podcast.
Oh, walleye.
Stop
Some
it.
people call it walleye. Maybe that's why we didn't know what you was talking about.
That's
I've heard of
because
walleye.
he gave you the Mississippi pronunciation.
That's because it's an American pickerel.
I get it in Michigan, in Detroit. I'm telling you, that's when I go up there with my family. We have a good fish fry, and we always have pickerel. I love it.
Okay.
See, in Canada they call it the walleye.
Okay.
There you go.
I ain't from Canada.
Mama
She
knows.
probably eats pickerel and porridge.
They all changing their story. Listen to them. Follow
Yeah.
them.
You know how it is, Al. You know how it is.
Pumpkin seeds, pickerel, and porridge.
I ain't gonna never trust somebody that eats pumpkin seeds ever.
I eat pumpkin seeds.
I will never trust their dietary choices.
I eat pumpkin.
Amen, brother.
They used to have a big fresh fish market over there on Mac in Detroit. We go over there and they clean that fish. The fish be still swimming. They
I feel
clean that
confident
fish.
in saying it's closed down.
Yeah.
Not
Like
no.
everything else in Detroit.
Them niggas gonna keep that type of eatery open. They keep that.
Jay, did you
gotta
go
get
to
their-
Mackinac Island?
It's probably over there by that gas station where that dude was smoking weed and blowing it in your face.
No, that was on Hayes and Al Drive.
Did you get pickerel when you and the girl was up there?
No, we weren't up there long enough.
Then you lied. You said every time you go up there, you get pickerel.
Wow, he caught
What is
you.
happening?
He caught you.
It was a funeral, and I was there for one day.
You were there though.
But not every time.
See, now we can't trust you. Now we can't trust you at all.
I got there at 2
That was well played
a.m.
out.
I got there at 2 a.m. in the morning, and the funeral was the very next morning at 11 o'clock, and we left the next day at 6 a.m.
So you were there long enough to get some
from
pickerel.
3 o'clock to 6 a.m. the next morning.
You were there long enough to get some pickerel. We don't want to hear your excuses.
I'm starting to wonder if pickerel even exists.
Listen, goddammit, when you at a 6-hour long funeral, you don't have enough time to fry fish.
Oh, so now you went. Now you didn't went to Aretha Franklin's funeral.
6 hours.
I promise you. I promise you.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin said she was embellishing the story.
And where did you learn? And where did you learn to ride the unicorn?
What?
Get him, Al. Get him, Al.
Listen. Whenever you have a horse-drawn carriage from the church to the grave site, you're gonna be a little wild. When
6 hours.
Because she was a big singer, and they basically had a concert at the funeral.
You talking about Aretha or you talking about your cousin?
I'm talking about my cousin.
Sounds like Aretha. How many times did they change your outfit?
Your cousin had a 6-hour long funeral?
Your cousin's Aretha Franklin?
Who was your cousin? Do you mind sharing? Because you might know her.
Listen. You didn't know a Negro. Obviously,
You said she was a big time singer.
You did say she's a big time singer.
Obviously,
You said she's a big time singer. I know more singers than you know.
Well, that's true.
Send me some of that fairy dust you got on your back, Cal.
I mean, he said
Are
they
you basically trying to tell us your cousin is Aretha Franklin?
That's what he's trying to tell us. Because he said she was pulled in a wagon. Well, second thought, Aretha Franklin was in a pulled by a pink Cadillac or something, right?
Was it fairy dust and Skittles?
Yeah.
We love you, Jay.
Who was driving the carriage? Was it the leprechaun?
Wow.
Wow.
This guy was it this guy?
Oh, that's an Irishman. Mm-hmm.
So here was the part of the funeral that they actually taped. This is not the horse-drawn carriage to get over to the cemetery. This is just the part.
Oh, he sent us the link
that they actually taped. I'm trying to.
Was on YouTube.
You see how? Oh shoot! You can't see that, can you? Oh shoot! How many hours?
What are all them white men doing at the funeral?
It's skip ad because right now I just see a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's just put this part up here.
Okay, there's no carriage.
No, that's just a 2-hour-long portion that they actually taped.
Okay, where's the other 4 hours?
That's the funeral. I'm telling you, they didn't tape it all, and then we had to ride behind 2 horses that was about to die in that heat in Detroit.
Did they have cylinder-shaped objects protruding from their forehead?
Cylinder-shaped objects?
Oh my!
What about wings? Did they have wings?
Red Bull gives you wings.
2 wings to veil my feet.
Were they Pegasus horses?
2 wings.
Oh my gosh! How far was the funeral from the church?
Well, I mean, Detroit got a bunch of rough areas, so you had to go through all of those ragged ass streets.
They pulled a horse and carriage through the hood.
Wow. Let me guess. The funeral was in Narnia.
Oh my God!
What
he said Narnia. Was she a gospel singer or was she a blues singer?
She was a church. She was a church singer. She
of course she was.
So that would
Listen
be
gospel. What you trying to say?
I'm trying to get the details.
In every church, with the exception of Slide In, that would be gospel. So when he said, was she a gospel singer, the response should have been yes.
When you said she's a church singer.
Church singer.
I don't know what that means.
All right. And there's that.
Really?
Singer.
Really?
Wow.
That was the most Mississippi thing you've ever said on this show. She's a church singer.
Really?
Oh my goodness. We gotta get out of here. We having way too much fun.
Hold on.
Okay.
Pickerel fish and pixie dust. That's what I gathered from today's show.
That's what I'm taking with me.
All right, so this is her singing.
Tara finna deep dive. She said, how long ago was that?
Why? Can you hear?
Hold on.
That's a no.
Teach me the way of thy statue, and I shall keep them until
Dang.
the end. Just keep me.
Oh, now we didn't mean to make you emotional, Jay. Mercy.
And I shall keep thy law.
He over there wiping some tears. Well, it was a funeral.
I shall observe with my whole heart.
All right. So you heard that, right? Could you hear it?
Yeah, we heard it good.
We heard it because we don't want to get flagged now. But okay, go ahead.
You can say whoever that was.
She could blow. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
All right. So tired of coming on here being told I'm lying. I ain't lying. I'm the truth teller.
Nigga, all you did was play a gospel artist on your phone. That didn't do nothing to corroborate your story.
I can't do it. Oh my gosh.
But okay.
Wow. It's a tough crowd, man. It's a tough crowd. This is a tough crowd. This is a tough crowd.
You ever heard of what was the maestro they used to call him maestro in Detroit, Michigan?
That would be Thomas Whitfield.
Thomas Whitfield. Okay.
Yes.
Thomas Whitfield, director of music, was a guy named Michael Fletcher. You ever heard of Michael Fletcher?
Yes, he's a great writer.
You sure you've heard of Michael Fletcher?
If it's this guy that I'm thinking of, he was a great writer.
He was a great director.
He's a writer too. He wrote songs.
Yeah, he wrote songs too. But Michael Fletcher. Okay.
Yes.
Well, the lady that was just singing was his sister, which is my cousin by marriage.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like that was a low-key humble flex, but you just kind of took the long route to get there.
I would agree.
Because you tried to throw in Thomas Whitfield and Michael Fletcher all at the same time.
Well, listen, my family members sung with Thomas Whitfield and the Michael Fletcher Chorale there in Detroit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's my only point. They can sing.
There's Michael Fletcher with the curl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's Michael Fletcher.
Yeah. So was Michael your cousin or she was your cousin?
She married my first cousin. So Michael's sister married my first cousin. And Michael was at the funeral. And because Michael was directing and leading the choirs like he always does, it took a long time because they don't sing one stanza and that's it.
Right. Did he have that curl at the funeral?
You ain't right. You ain't right.
No, that's a legitimate question because niggas in Detroit still wearing curls.
Listen, Detroit be behind. So I just wanted to know, did he have that curl at the funeral?
They just like in Memphis. They still wear.
I was gonna say, because if that was in Memphis, he'd have had that curl. In Memphis, he'd have had that curl. He would have.
Tara, she passed away back in May, I think it was. It was May of this year.
Because in Memphis, they'd have been like, I will never let go of that curl. That's how they get down in Memphis. And I'm assuming Detroit's no different. Oh my goodness. We gotta get out of here. We really do. We're gonna continue this tomorrow night. Y'all come back tomorrow night for Uncorked Wine. I promise you we're gonna have a good time. And come early too, because this picnic and pass is gonna be legendary. We got some good ones. And rest in peace to cousins, friends, sisters,
cousin. My cousin.
I got there eventually.
You say friend, sister, cousin. What are you talking about?
No, it was the friend that married the cousin, your cousin, but it was the friend of the Michael Fletcher. I got it wrong. I'll get it right tomorrow night. I promise. I'll work on it. And then I'll get it right. Y'all see. I will see y'all later. I'll get it right. I promise. I'll have it right by tomorrow.
No, don't worry about it.